Hi, I'm Ian, the Dragonborn Bard, and I'm the Games Master for the Starfinder campaign on the Dragonborn Industries podcast.
One time on Vine.
Yeah, anyway. Vine was a long time ago. Vine was a long time ago. Hey, everybody! It's been 2 weeks, and we're back for some Starfinder here on the Dragonborn Industries channels. I'm Ian, the Dragonborn Bard, and I will be your Games Master for this campaign and this podcast. Hey, podcast people, how you doing? I wonder what intro we had today. Wonderful! Actually, it's the only one now. It's the only one. It's been 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, well, good, mate. It has felt like it's been forever.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird. I think when you're in a routine of like ttrpg, and then you miss 1 week because in all fairness, it was me. I couldn't be here, and the storm kicked off, and we couldn't do anything without it.
It was a lot of things all at once.
Oh my god! Like the electric going here was just like, you know what, Zen. I can't do anything about it. I have to let it dry out. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go on my week away. I'm going to have a little good time to myself, and look at it. It resolved itself, and here we are.
Yeah, all dry.
Yeah,
just guys being dudes.
just guys being dudes. You guys been up to much?
Work.
Yeah.
It's fucking boring,
my god! No, I do have a story.
Oh god.
Okay,
Tamsin in the house, everyone.
it's a very short one, but so this.
All right, I'm trying.
Need to try harder.
Fucking hell! I was just using what I was given.
This weekend went on a little road trip around Cornwall to find the top goons. Because
Please explain.
Now,
because there's a lot of places. There's a lot of places in Cornwall named Goon. So there's like Goon Hilly, Goon Bell, Goon Haven. We found Goon Husband as well. Goon Acre, Goon Farm. We have taken photos by all the goons, great goons that we have found.
so you've been going around gooning.
And that we have gone around, found goons.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then on our final goon at Goon Haven,
Oh yeah.
at a appropriate place to end, we nearly got run over by Warwick Davies in a Tesla.
Didn't know that was going to go there. I haven't gooned in a while. I don't know if we had that conversation live or if that was like a behind the
During Lightwell prep. So,
It was,
well, that sounds like a great weekend.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like gooning?
Some successful gooning.
Just topped off with Warwick
Yeah,
Davies.
what was your favourite goon?
Oh, what was my favourite goon? Goon Farm was quite one to find.
That's got to be a website. That has got. I'm going to take the jacket off already. Jeez.
Going down Goon Farm, we went down some proper muddy tracks. We found the old classic, like overgrown, overgrown car.
Yeah,
Deep potholes, and then we finally found where on Google it said Goon Farm was, and they changed their name to 5 Acre Farm, and I'm like, no.
Boring.
Well, she's had a few kids. You got to. Oh my god! Please, somebody go and look up gooning, please.
Sounds like you had a wonderful time.
Wonderful time.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
I didn't think that's how the show was going to start.
I can't top that. I don't know if anyone else can, but
Absolutely not.
Let's go to the adverts.
Shall I?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let me get ready.
Oh,
Get my face tape on. Hi, it's me, corporate cuck, faceless Dynatech man. And I'm here to tell you guys all about Dynatech's great new initiative, 3D printing. Here at Dynatech, we care about quality and putting out products as fast as humanly possible, or non-humanoid, depending on your persuasion. But here at Dynatech, that kind of thing is really important to us. Now, you might be saying, hey, faceless Dynatech man, I'd usually go over to www.warriorprince3d.etsy.com to get my high-quality 3D prints, whether that be cosplay items, terrain, miniatures, or more. Why should I go to Dynatech? And I'd say, I don't know, man. Why would you? If Warriors Prince 3D is so good and you can get a 10% discount using the code to the stars, I mean, what's this all about, man? You get me? You know, to get real for a minute. You know, as a faceless Dynatech man, I've often thought to myself, why don't I go to www.warriorprince3d.etsy.com? And you know what? Maybe I will. And so should you. Dynatech man. Do more.
Oh, edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy.
There's a story behind that.
Yeah.
What will happen to corporate faceless cock?
Probably a chair. Working on the night train.
Faceless cock. Oh, there's an android there, isn't there? Thanks, Warrior Prince 3D, for supporting the show. Thank you to Steph always for doing those ad reads. It's greatly appreciated. And please do check out Warrior Prince 3D. Go check out Roll and Play Press as well. You can head over to their website, rollandplaypress.com. Grab things like your toolkits, which are a great way to save space and time behind your GM screen. And you can get a discount at checkout by using the code Dragonborn10. That'll give you 10% off. It lets them know you come from us. And also it sends a little something our way. Thank you, Roll and Play Press, for giving us that affiliate code, and please, guys out there, go check them out. I'm going to throw over to James now, who's going to talk about Twitch and YouTube.
So,
Patreon release.
So a great way to sponsor the channel and help us out is use your Twitch Prime subscription.
We're all watching.
Really? So with your Amazon Prime subscription, you can do what's called a Twitch sub. You go onto our channel and press the button which says subscribe with Twitch Prime. It's all part of your monthly, and I believe you've got to subscribe every month just to show us you love us.
Yeah.
So
have to do it.
You do?
You do it.
Have to do it. It's free. Why not use it?
Yeah.
Like, if you've already got Amazon Prime, just do it. Just
do
like,
it.
Just do it.
Be our lip subs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I will sing for you. Jack likes stuff like that. Jack has spent a lot of time on Twitch. I'm actually going to hand over to Jack, who's going to talk about merch.
Oh, Christ, yeah, we have a website.
Yep.
The website is?
www.dragonbornindustries.com.
There you go. And we have lovely little mugs like here. Blah, blah, blah. We've got some t-shirts as well, I believe. Is the Joan one on there?
Yeah.
Yep. Get the Joan one. Yeah, it's easily the best one.
The classic Joan.
I think that for me is the campaign t-shirt.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want to spend money and you want to get something in return, why not get some merch? Helps us out. You get something cool. Win-win.
Yeah.
Cool dice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexodines.
They're all right.
Very
I'm pretty proud of them. I make them. Not only that is if you want to spend money on us, but you don't want to get something in return, you can donate as well. There's like a donation link that will come up in Twitch chat. It's usually in our link trees as well. If you just think, you know what, I really like those guys, I want to give them a little something for the channel, which they can split between themselves and throw back into cameras and stuff like that, hit the donate button, and we greatly appreciate it. If that's everything from everybody...
Oh, we should probably say live plays. We are going to be at Happy Piranha on Friday.
Yeah.
Doing Lightwell Live, our 4th episode. And we are also, myself, Ian and Jack, will be doing intro to D&D sessions at Happy Piranha in Truro on the 15th of Feb. So if you want to come play some D&D with us and you're in the area, or if you want to make a special trip, come down and you can find all the information on the event section at happypiranha.com.
Yes.
Exactly
Indeed.
that. Apart from that, then, we're going to jump into this episode of Starfinder.
say here.
Yeah.
After spending the morning listening to the opening speeches for the candidates of the Starfinder First Seeker elections, the crew are free to go about their business on the station as usual. However, remind me. No, I'm going to remind you. As you find yourselves leaving this opulent building built like that of a bug curled up in its carapace, here in the campus of the Lawspire complex, you get a message on your compads. And that is where we are jumping in to today's session. Who wants it? This comes through to you all. Roos, it probably stirs you from your slumber as you, last session, I don't know if you've caught up or not, but you knocked back some bacteria wang, you really saw the bad effects of it, so you spent the morning hungover, so you've missed the first half of the opening speeches, but the crew will probably come back and get you in a minute.
I'll be like any member of the public on question time.
That's some bad wang.
That's a very niche UK joke right there. Who wants it? This comes through to you all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Crew of Orion's Hope. This is Chief Investigator of the Stewards with Bastion, Absalom, Lauren May. We have begun our interrogation of the entity calling themselves Dr. Grimm. Currently they are refusing to say anything until they agree with a more suitable agreement for their freedom, but have offered a compromise through yourselves. They have asked us to relay a message to you in the hopes that this will provide their willingness to work with us when the time is right in this investigation. The galaxy is a cold and unrelenting mistress, one that claims more lives each day than any monster or corporation. But are there those who are lost, still loved? I know this is cryptic, but Dr. Grimm says you are most suited to this riddle than us. They have asked you to look into this matter as an outside body to the stewards, and that you may freely return the information to us as proof of their willingness to comply. I hope this makes more sense to yourselves than it does to us here. Regards, Chief Investigator Lauren May. So again, that quote is, the galaxy is a cold and unrelenting mistress, one that claims more lives each day than any monster or corporation. But are those who are lost still loved?
You stand in the entranceway to this, the chamber of, or the halls of exchange. I keep saying the chamber. The halls of exchange. The debating place within the Lawspire campus. Other crews are leaving, individuals, and I believe you've already said goodbye to Sylph, who's probably just, you can see their big brimmed hat walking off in the crowd. But yeah, it is probably around lunchtime, about midday. The opening speeches were really short, really sweet, to the point, and you know that the debating will start tomorrow. The mass debating will start tonight.
Hardcore gooning.
But you have the rest of the day to yourselves to goon and debate as much as you wish. I hand over to you, the players.
It immediately makes me think of Skelkin.
You think?
Monsters. And lost. I mean, we don't know where she's gone. Is he talking about where was she from? I didn't pay much attention, I've got to be real.
The place where the big things are from.
Yeah. Calix's
shit.
Call down.
That place.
Yeah, where the orbs are from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it that he's maybe referencing?
The galaxy is a cold and unrelenting mistress. I mean, what? It's stumping me, if I'm honest with you.
Cold and unrelenting mistress. Corporations, monsters. I don't know.
Give me. You can all make an intelligence check. D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
13.
15.
7.
Clever pet.
I suppose
He's a child.
I suppose Roos and Sylph aren't actually there.
Like compact though, right?
Yes, actually. So Roos would have got that, and unfortunately, Sylph
I
at
would
this
have
moment.
no reason. So.
No. Yeah. Roos, you would also get this message. You can also make an intelligence check.
Come on,
I'm trying to find intelligence.
It's one of your main stats, not a skill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should we, underneath defenses, it'll say ability scores.
Oh. It's a 10.
10.
Been a while.
They've referenced the word riddle. The stewards have said,
yeah.
you have this riddle. Who got the 15?
Me.
I think for you, Kaz, you know that there's obviously trickery in the wordplay.
Yeah.
It's breaking it down into what is kind of like setting up the actual riddle and what is the actual question or clue within the actual riddle itself. You think about the grammar of how it's written.
Yeah, I did notice the capitalisation, but I didn't want to be like...
That could just be Ian.
Yeah, there is that. What are...
That's definitely still Ian, as he reworded it to make sure it's the right way round. Something is obviously like an opening statement, or is a statement of... didn't think you'd all roll this low.
Well, when it was just an intelligence roll, it's going to be pretty low.
Yeah, but you guys are pretty good at rolling above 10s. Either way,
I did.
He said what?
Something draws you to the last line.
Are those who are lost still loved?
That doesn't seem like a Dr. Grimm thing to say.
No.
Emotion.
I mean, not to sound big-headed or anything, but it sounds like a bit like me.
Not like you.
Well, I was lost,
And you're very loved, Kaz.
and I'm very far away from home. You see.
I suppose the other side of that, with those roles, is what would he have information on that he would try and lead you to?
I mean, anything to do with Keydale. I'm working with the architect.
It's that lost thing that's starting to then click in. Was it orb related?
Yeah, but I don't... He's not really said anything about orbs, nor has he led us on to thinking that he knows
It claims
anything.
more lives each day than any monster or corporation.
Is it?
Chlamydia?
Exactly, you're on the ball.
Splenidia. Silence.
Yeah. Is it something to do with what you can remember? Is anyone missing part of their life, their memories, who they are?
To a degree.
Are you missing memory?
Aren't we all to a degree?
Everywhere.
I can't say there's anything major I'm missing. I mean, I don't know why the fuck my old ship blew up, but... I mean, to be fair, there was a period when I was unconscious in space. Maybe there's some time I lost there.
Concussion.
Just concussion.
I mean, my memory's a little jumpy when I go far back enough.
Yeah, I
Well,
suppose.
I came to as a fully fledged adult, so fuck knows about me.
The gap.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the gap. The lost bit is... And we keep... I mean, when we were on Avil, that was... All that stuff was pre-gap. And the things that we've discovered with these orbs is... You know, there's a lot of... Oh, there are lost orbs? There,
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't know,
they've been lost for a while.
They have...
Or something like a war.
A war.
One that claims more lives each day than the other monster corporations. Death, war. And they are lost to it, but they are still loved by someone in their family.
There's also Vorag and his Pez, honestly, absolute bastard. He would inconsequential, but it's important to know his backstory. And TJ will tell Pez everything he knows about Vorag in a very highly smear campaigny kind of way. But when we buried him, well, we didn't bury him, but when he was buried, and then Roy sucked the blood out of him, which was fucking weird. We never really figured that out.
Yeah, true.
We've got a few potential threads there.
I mean, he's clearly trying to give us some sort of information here, so that he can kind of get us on his side, as it were, right? It's making us think that he's helping us.
Exactly. But it's not useful if we don't know.
Well,
what
it's very true.
Should I try and send it out to my network, see if anyone can decipher it?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I assume that you're having this conversation as you go to meet up with Roos.
Yes.
Where would you meet up?
Sposter?
There's like a little
Loyalty card.
Yeah. Has everyone got their reusables?
near the Law Spire complex. It would be just past it, but on the way to the free markets in the ring, there is a small. I'm going to stop saying because I did that a lot last time. I'm going to try and catch myself doing it now. There is a small. As Ian thinks. Have a word.
So natural. So natural.
Effortless.
There's like an intersection of pathways that creates a somewhat hexagonal courtyard where vendors of different street foods often decide to set up, and you can find a small truck-like vehicle that has probably a small Yosoki in it. Hey, you want some coffee? Want some coffee?
Yes, please.
And it's just like, it says Jitters Coffee. And it's shaking.
We'll take a round for all of us, please.
Please.
And it then says Sposter underneath it.
And a chocolate spiffin, please.
You're there. I did it. It's really hard now. I've caught myself saying and it was literally my 6-year-old who was like, you need to stop saying and I listened back to last week's or the week before's and I was like, yeah.
I can't talk when I try and not say like.
Yeah, like's a big one for me, but it's not as bad as because I use it as when I'm pausing.
Yeah. Trying to think of the next thing to say.
And I feel like I need to fill the void.
Yeah,
and I go, so I'm going to try.
Okay.
Try tonight. And that needs to be an emoji so that people... So, you guys are in the little courtyard that is this intersection. You probably meet up with Roos.
Hi, Bruce.
How you doing? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, that was a little rough.
Too much of the wine.
Yeah.
Coffee.
It'll get you.
Oh, thanks, pal. God, he's a good egg, isn't he? Where were you earlier? Anyway.
We've got a lovely pod for the election biz. We've met a big lady.
Oh, fucking election.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much, man. It's okay. Honestly, dude, if you want to sit and vibe in that pod,
I'll sit with you and vibe. How about
sure.
Yep.
Bruce. Now, start this with, I love my wife. There's
What have you done?
absolute MILF is in this pod with us, Roos, and I know that of a man of similar orifices, you're gonna cream my man.
Orifices?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Have you seen the Miriam Margoyle
Oh, yeah.
one where she's talking about meeting Sinbad? She's and it creamed in my knickers. And I just...
So if you just want to watch the eye candy, mate, like...
Sure.
Go ahead. Anyway,
Okay.
MILFs aside,
I prefer chills.
chicken I'd like to welcome.
That's a different video.
This here riddle that we're riddling. Who does he think he is? Some kind of riddler man? It's weird, right?
We're just going to try and fill the void.
It is very weird.
It's real weird.
I'm really at a loss.
So when Vorak died, assuming I've been part,
Yeah.
did we ever tell his family?
His family didn't really want anything to do with him, did they?
He comes from a very rich heritage.
Do we
And he
send
had that
anything
weapon.
back to his homeworld?
No.
Why do I have that memory?
He's still in Gargo.
Now, because we talked to Ren about it, and Ren was like,
Okay.
it was a bad time for Vorak.
It's very accurate.
Thank you,
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
Good impression.
And he was like, no. I've been to Vorag's home, and he was a prisoner, and that's, you know.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
It's hard to do a bad Scottish accent. You're very good at it in the Scottish accent.
It flex, but okay. Just making a note.
Kill step.
Nope, somebody just gained hit points.
Ren, somewhere in the far distance.
It wasn't Ren.
But I he was in trouble, wasn't he? Because he was like, my granddad wasn't this, and everyone was like, shut your face. And then they locked him up, and Ren got him out to do the mission. So
Sure.
Give me a culture check.
Cool.
Can I do that?
Yep, everybody can. Except Sylph, who's not here right now. What's Sylph doing in this moment? Let's take a moment to just like pan away, and there's like a little side swipe as we go into another scene, and we see Sylph doing...
Just being beautiful and elegant.
Just somewhere in a garden.
Yeah, no, she's not in a garden. She's heading back to the Arcanum, and like she said to these guys when she left, she's going to go and have a cup of tea with people.
Nice.
Have a little chat about the elections that just happened.
Yeah.
It was absolute dilf she was in a pod with.
Yeah. I'm in.
We come back in now, and it would be a shot from inside the coffee cup. Very Breaking Bad, where they've got like weird camera angles from the bottom of a petrol canister. This one's from the inside of a cup as you go to take a sip, and it's Pez, this goblinoid face with like these big teeth jittering away.
It's like Fry after his 100th coffee.
Have you ever tried that? It's almost impossible, and it nearly killed me.
I imagine the camera angles as everyone's getting like more paranoid and shit. It like go into those anime like extreme eye level, like just up shots, down shots.
But we are back in the food hall.
26 culture.
26 culture.
6.
13.
Oh,
Nice.
7.
It seems a bit excessive, even from what you've seen. Vest culture is brutal. It's very war-orientated and very warrior-proud. But to come back and say, hang on a minute, my granddad, this great warrior, is supposed to be dead and buried in that mausoleum I see right here, there, Governor.
You get me?
Yeah.
But he ain't. He's on a planet that he's supposed to have been a war hero on. And they're like...
Shut your face.
You what?
Tell you what, dishonouring his memory, prison.
Dishonouring you, dishonouring your cat.
Dishonouring your family.
Exactly that. It's not too far derived from Vest culture, but it does seem a little excessive.
Mm-hmm. It's what the youth would call extra.
Whether that's got anything to do with this riddle, you don't know.
Do we need to get hold of Papa Vorag or Mama Vorag and be like...
Do we think it's along that lines?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just a Herstoki.
I really don't know.
No.
With this one, I'm not smart enough.
What? Give me a recall knowledge check. Everybody who was there for Dr. Grimm.
18.
12.
1. Natural 1.
Oh,
Bruce,
boy.
just a recall knowledge, just straight up D20.
Mate, you weren't there.
19. What was yours?
12.
12.
Bruce is on it.
Bruce and
Well, I don't think
TJ. It's
You weren't there.
Yeah. It's testament.
got to be something more related to the reasons that Dr. Grimm is still alive. That you didn't combat him. That you didn't enter into combat. Obviously, this entity wanted to survive, and they used their knowledge as a bargaining chip. It has to be something to do with the knowledge they possess and something that you said.
Did. Never mind.
Say it out loud, it could lead to something.
We need anything at this
Did
point.
Dr. Grimm suck anything out of Vorag?
No, but...
Does Vorag exist in some way?
If there was a Grandpapa Vesk on Vesky World and a Grandpapa Vesk on Aval,
It's clone.
Yes. Sleeving. Non-ethical sleeving.
I will also give you this, because I don't want you to go too far down a rabbit hole. You don't think it's got something to do with Vesk Prime or with Vorag's history, because...
But cloning, though.
But cloning.
He never said anything from that recall knowledge when you guys met Vorag, when Vorag died. There was nothing to do with that. It is something to do with things that were said in that room.
What did we even talk? We talked about
Well,
the board,
yeah.
Nimbus. We talked about your
He
people.
knows, he's spoken to the head of Dynatech, right?
Yes. He said he's spoken to him. Oh shit. No, it isn't him.
Didn't he say he was going to divulge information as to what Nimbus had said to him?
No, he was real cagey about that.
Okay.
He was real cagey about
He
that.
was real cagey about that. And honestly, at the time, I was like, I think you're fucking lying. Can I do a retrospective sense motive?
Yes.
Okay, let's get my sheet up, that would help. 22, 24.
You think this ties to that? You think this ties to the company and or its history? Potentially, the main information being that he had information on the director of the company, Nimbus Stein.
How does that relate to the riddle, though? That's the problem. Like,
What's the riddle again? Read it out, Kaz.
the galaxy is a cold and unrelenting mistress, one that claims more lives each day than any monster or corporation. But are those who are lost still loved?
That last line.
Yeah, it's...
But are those who are lost still loved?
Is Nimbus lost?
Well, no one's seen him for many a year. And he's the first person I've actually come across who claims to have spoken with him. Everyone else has sort of been like, he's around, but not there. And it's fishy.
Maybe it's just that.
Something to do with Nimbus Down. But it's that loved bit. Is that a family member or?
We've all lost loved ones, right? Could be anyone.
Do we know of anything else about Nimbus Stein other than his name?
Can I do my corporate knowledge check?
We don't
Yes. Yes, you can.
Sweet.
And what are you doing with this check? Are you just out of the top of your mind? Are you using anything?
I
Are
am going to
you
use
diving
my-
into anything? Are
I
you?
think it's partly TJ's because before this adventure, TJ was the corporate cuck, and he was very heavily invested.
We're into cut tonight, aren't you?
I really am. The cuck chairs have been coming across my For You page again, and it's just got me. TJ was very into Dynatech culture and wanting to progress up the ladder. He was a little bit obsessed, and I think there is knowledge there already from when he'd pore over staff handbooks and history of the company and things. But I also think I would try and use my networking as part of this.
Yeah.
To take 20 on a skill check to recall in half the time. So I need to
Taking
make
20.
a diplomacy check to try and get that information. But then it's let me read it out properly. So yeah. Need to attempt a diplomacy check to gather information as long as you have connection to a local infosphere or a quick way to communicate with contacts in a settlement. Additionally, if you have access to a local infosphere, you can take 20 on a skill check to recall knowledge in half the normal time, typically a minute.
Access to a local infosphere to take 20
Yeah.
to recall knowledge.
Yes.
You may make the recall knowledge check, and you may add your profession or whichever's higher with your corporate knowledge.
Sure.
You may also add your expertise to this.
Wicked. So because my corporate thing, that will reduce the DC by 5, and I'll add my culture to it.
Isn't the point of taking 20 that you roll a 20?
Sorry, but this is for
I
another
rolled
thing.
one anyway.
Oh!
Okay,
So 29, 30, 32.
So the take 20, yes. You automatically are going to take 20. And take 20 in Starfinder, for anybody who don't do it that often, means that you're basically spending 20 minutes to access systems and go over things again and again and again to say that you basically eventually rolled a 20. The secondary check I had you made is to find other bits of information from that, because you were going to get something with a take 20.
Yeah.
But now you're going to get. And how was it, 30?
It was
32.
hang on, maths. 29, 30, yeah, 32.
Over the course of 20 minutes, you begin to pour into the history of Dynatech Industries. The company is 80 odd years old in its most recent iteration. It actually came from a repair shop originally called D-Tech Repairs, which was here on Absalom Station, started by Nimbus Dine in the lower levels of the Spike. It goes on to talk about the company's workings with cybernetics, with augmentations, with the medical industries, with all the things that really tick the boxes, and how they started from a repair shop in this D-Tech Repairs, where they would repair drones or any technological items. They would basically bring it to us, we fix it, and go from there. And they really started making a load of money when they would take things from scrapyards that they were literally near and repurpose them. People would rebuy them, and they would find that people would want to repair their items for cheaper cost than buy new. And they made a lot of money off that, until the point where they gained a lot of influence and ended up with Dynatech Industries, and they were able to, first of all, buy the corporate building within the Eye. That is an extortionate amount of money. A ridiculous amount of money. We are talking millions of credits. From a repair shop in the slums to a corporate skyscraper. No stepping stone, just bang bang. Over the course of the next 80 years, they became the forefront in augmentations, body modifications, and cybernetics, along with medical research and pharmaceuticals. That then branched out into weaponry, armaments, everyday appliances, until they had a finger pretty much in every single pie. All of this was helmed by Nimbus Dine, a heralded hero of the slums, self-made engineer and professor, a physicist, an intellectual genius who was an orphan at the lost but still loved orphanarium. Their claim to, well, their fame story is that of this orphan who was found as a baby, spent all of their years at an orphanarium, then started a business and became one of the most influential galactic-wide businesses. D-Tech Repairs was started over 100 years ago. 20 years to really go from D-Tech Repairs starting up, from leaving Lost But Still Loved, to then starting this repair shop next to a junkyard, and then having a skyscraper in the eye of Absalom Station. It goes on to show that every now and again, Dynaxis Nim, I slipped, you didn't hear that, Nimbus Dine, whoops, I've dropped that name by accident before. Nimbus Dine has rarely made appearances. It's usually on screens, or it is usually with stop doing that, Ian. Corporate promotions. But now the board are mostly in control. Nobody sees Nimbus Dine. They're supposedly held up in their penthouse in the tower, just innovating and creating new things and leading the company to a future perfect. A slogan that was coined as soon as the company went from D-Tech to Dynatech. Dynatech Industries, future perfect. As the company grew in those first few years is when we saw the addition of department heads. The board came on first, and the board are never mentioned. They are just anonymous people. But the department heads, it goes on to list them until you get the modern day ones of the ones that you know of. I can't remember if I've told you all the department heads. I think you've had them before.
We had some, not all.
The sheets has all of them.
Because somebody did a lot of research. on that company. Research you found.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We do have everyone.
Yeah, because there were some that were redacted.
I was wondering where that was.
The ones that are redacted are head of experimentation. It's possibly unknown. Head of defense. R&D legal and finance. Not entirely sure. No, possibly
It was
H.
Happy Cato's research, wasn't it?
It was indeed. So, it goes on to tell you in the modern day that currently the CEO is obviously Nimbus Stein. The board is still nobody knows. It doesn't tell you who experimentation is. It doesn't tell you who biotech is. It doesn't tell you who medlab is. It doesn't tell you who augmentations is, but it does have a parenthesis Nimbus Stein next to it. Head of Defense and Defense Closed Lab, Rena Constantine. Arcana, Kaiorus Felirin. R&D, Timothy Amadeus, Joanne Fields. They come under labs as well. Legal and Finance just says HBAD. Again. HR, HBAD. Acquisitions, Mr. Tavind, Taavind. Infosphere, Marketing and Media Department, Elijah Roslauren. Entertainment, Kimpaya Zaki. Operations and Logistics, Mary Larry.
Mary Larry!
Explorations, Zano, but it actually says Zanjiro. Xan Xero.
Say that again.
Xan Xero. Zanjiro.
XENX. Keep the paper up to date.
Repairs, Nimbus Stein. Reacquisitions Department, Nigel.
Oh.
Acquisitions department.
Reacquisitions.
Well, I mean, he was what?
Nigel.
Yeah.
And it just says Nigel.
I mean, he straight up was collecting.
Well, yeah.
There is
Debt
another
collector, wasn't he, really?
subcategory that has another name in it for the reacquisitions, which is Vincent Druge, Drouge.
Is that maybe the?
The drown.
Yeah. Maybe he's been cloned as well.
But they give you the current infosphere. This is like your equivalent of like Googling the
Yeah.
company. But you've like deep dived over 20 minutes into some real information. Yeah.
Something's afoot. Does the orphanage still exist?
I will allow that take 20 to carry on. It does.
Interesting.
Have a little look before we
Potentially.
wander over to the.
Indeed. Do you think potentially that the Nigel might have been a fellow orphanage inhabitant? What is an orphanage? I know what an orphanage is, I'm just joking.
What is orphanage?
If he's been sleeved and re-sleeved. I mean, for a bit of a brute, to put him at head of reacquisitions speaks to me of nepotism.
Give me another corporate check. The DC's really low. That a 1?
Yeah.
Well,
For a 10.
for a 10, okay. The DC is really low.
Reduced by 5!
Because you are part of the company. Reacquisitions, so when people take on these contracts for augmentations or for medical things like limbs, lungs, hearts, they have to pay a hefty loan for them, which they take out on hire purchase. The reacquisitions department go out and reclaim the property if people can't pay their bills.
That's how they get you.
Just, not going to lie, I really wanted somebody at the start of the campaign to take out a contract.
Yeah. I think it's worth a look, isn't it? Potentially on the back burner a little bit though.
What, are you saying you think Nigel knows Nimbus?
Potentially. I'm just throwing things into the ether. I mean, if we could find a way into Dynatech on the DL, we still have that key card. We could get up to the penthouse.
Pez, you look like you're going to say something.
Is there a way to see when Nimbus was last actually seen in person?
Yeah, that will also come up. It's probably around 9 months ago, and it was a corporate... It was an in-house broadcast from the penthouse where Nimbus Dine addressed the company and talked about the future being perfect and how they were on the brink of bringing in the next line of amenities and everything the company had been working for, and it was a big thank you to a lot of the workforce. Thank you for everything you've done for the company as we strive for a future perfect. And this, they're an older human. They're probably, they look like they're in their 60s, 70s. They've got this white hair. I think I might have a description.
Above table, this sounds a hell of a lot like the plot of Robots.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. In all fairness, what was that film again?
Robots.
Good film.
Oh, the kids one.
Yeah. With the aunt who's got a massive...
massive ass.
Yeah.
Big old booty.
Big old booty.
Big old...
Doesn't happen to be Pixar.
Isn't Ewan McGregor in that one? Fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Fuck it all.
It's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Robots. I've not seen that in forever.
Banger.
I've never seen it.
It's really good. It is really good.
Spoilers if you haven't watched a film from 2005.
Yeah.
No.
Essentially, they have this corporation face. I can never remember his name.
Well, let's give us the overview.
Ooh.
Rodney, a genius inventor, wants to meet his inspiration, Big Weld. That gives H-Bad vibes.
Yeah.
Who is a master inventor. In order to do so, he travels to the city and finds himself dealing with a corporate honcho.
So, the image is that of a human. They have these deep blue eyes. They've got this white hair, slightly messy, very inventor style shock hair. They wear a lab coat over a blue turtleneck jumper. Very ordinary looking. Just an innocent human. They look down the camera and you can see the address and they talk and they thank people in the company and it's very well done you, well done me. Nothing extraordinary about him.
Does it look AI generated? Like, as in, it's not
You could give me
actual imagery.
You could give me a perception check. Or a computer's check, actually, I guess.
I'll choose perception for me. That is a 33.
You don't see any... Make a roll. 8 on my dice. You don't see any markings of something that would give away AI. And obviously with the real world, we'd see like a fourth extension of a finger, a second knuckle where it shouldn't be, or fingers that just go,
I just mean, is it like digitally created as if like this actually isn't the person? It's just
if anything with that perception check, it seems very real.
Okay.
That somebody is there, they are talking. This is a broadcast. It's in across all the
still
hollow.
be a face for it all.
Seems very.
Plus, if I mean, again, we've got to come back to the whole cloning thing. You know, the company started 100 years ago.
it's entirely plausible.
If they're human,
Definitely doesn't look 100.
Yeah. And if Dr. Grimm has had anything to do with it, it's rather. And you say, Kaz, that when in your home, this whole thing was this perfection. Thing.
In pursuit of perfection.
If the building was bought very suddenly for a great deal of money, and then all of a sudden there's this slogan, "Future Perfect." There's a silent backer.
I mean, I've always thought there was a link.
Yeah.
This is kind of where I started out.
A link. I think it might be.
Part of me is thinking whether if it. Obviously, the part of the program that I was in was that we were trained to be, elite explorers, I suppose you could call them. But the stuff that we're able to do with our nanites, we can do quite a lot of things with it, especially with those like Dr. Grimm has managed to do a lot of things with it. What if they are literally the company now?
I know.
And it's just
Do you know what's interesting? And I'm going to give you this because now you're on that thing, that line of thought. You're a nanosite. Everything you do is about nanites. Everything Rokai knows about is about nanites. Dr. Grimm was working on nanites. The company doesn't sell anything nanite based. They don't market anything that's like, we will give you this upgrade that allows you to control nanites. Nothing like that. There's nothing to do in the public eye with anything you are.
What if it's a front? What if the business is a front?
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and so they're making money.
They're getting all the funds they need.
Yeah, and all the power and influence. And fuck, if Xano gets her greedy little claws into the Starfinders, they've got complete control over everything.
Be a dangerous thought. Be why Historia 7 and Luazi might have set you on this course.
Not just to explore, to resource gather. If they know about the orbs, there's a very quick way of getting around
Hundreds upon hundreds of crews already exploring the galaxy. And what's the point of the Starfinder Society? What's their aim? Well, that's usually down to the First Seeker. You guys would know that as Starfinders. The First Seeker leads what they expect the main expedition of that society to be. They are still adventurers. They are still heroes. They're not a business. They're not anything that's corporate like that. But there is this structure. But with that structure comes the need for funding. So the Starfinders go out and create star charts. They map the galaxy. They find artifacts. And although a lot of it is, cool, what you find you can keep. But things like data, things like the star charts, things like relics that you might want to pass over, that the Starfinder Society sells them on for funds, provided it's not too dangerous. Again, you would know that information. And you start piecing it together how big this election the fallout of it could be if a company like Dynatech then has access to even more information they didn't have access to before. Those relics that haven't been sold, those relics that have been found that are maybe deemed too dangerous. And you've been alluded to this, you've been told this by them, but now you're really thinking on those lines. Fuck. This election's quite big.
The Starfinder Society is literally a gold mine for
It's
the likes of people at Keydale.
realistically, it's the last piece of the puzzle for them, isn't it?
Yeah. I think so.
Limited resources and limited technologies.
Unlimited power. They've already proven that they're not afraid to defy. Yes. They've proven already that they're not afraid to put the Pact in jeopardy to get what they want.
100%.
If they have the Starfinders, if they have the power in the Starfinders in Dynatech and Keydale, they have their influence is spread like a necrosis almost throughout and in infected different places. If they're a virus with a grip on every part of, the system's nervous system, they're in control of everything. They can control the narratives, they can control export, they can control what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. They've got everything if they've got Xano.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. There's no holds barred at that point.
I think we need to talk to the Magic Lady, and I'd like to talk to Husk as well. Some of you reply to my messages. You better not be doing another Vorag on me. But I think if we can sway as many as possible in the interim.
Yeah.
She's not afraid to play a dirty game. We've seen that already, and I think we need to be prepared to play as dirty. Mm-hmm. And Lawasi needs to bloody up her game and actually stand for something. God, all lovely and roses, but come on, woman, give it some balls.
So what are we doing now?
I guess seeing the magic lady.
We're going to try to find the magic lady, the magic rat lady.
And how? Do you just turn up at the Arcana Miriam, or do you ask a friend?
Sup, guys? We do have a new magic friend. I'm going to ring the MILF.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Oh. Hello. Silver, it's TJ Squeakerson. We met today in, the pod.
Yes, I remember you.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
The front tail.
Quite impressed. I love my wife. I love my wife.
How may I help you?
Well, Sylph, here's the thing. We understand that you are a talented lady in the mystic arts. Am I correct in that assumption?
What is it you would like?
Oh,
I like it straight to the point.
Do you know what? Fair play. Great respect game. We wanna speak to, shit. What's her name? Fuck.
Lynch.
Lynch! Lady Lynch. That's who we'd like to speak to. Do you have a connection there? Do you know where she be?
I know Lynch relatively well.
Sick, bruh.
Maybe you can hook us up.
I would say that you could probably arrange a meeting between...
I'm having tea with her probably at the moment.
Oh, lovely. Wonderful.
She didn't hear this, did she?
You
Are we
are
on
a
speaker?
loudspeaker.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
If she'd be amenable to a quick chat, we would greatly appreciate it.
She is rather busy at the moment.
Aren't we all?
We'll bring cake
We'll bring cake.
to go with your tea.
Oh,
Sylph, it is fine. We have the rest of the afternoon to chat. Please, come to the Arcana Miriam. You will be brought to my chambers where Sylph and I will
Reside.
we'll have a
converse
chat.
with you.
Thank you ever so. And I need a soaky. I'm going to say much appreciated.
Doesn't say anything.
We'll see you in, we'll be free in about half an hour's time.
Cool beans. TTFN. Immediately turn to the coffee cart guy. Have you got any Yosoki based cakes?
This Yosoki
Yeah.
is like, hey, yeah, I got loads! And they
What's
will bring out...
like a traditional Yosoki, I don't know, it's like a baklava or something?
I got an Akatonian loaf!
Hit me up with an Acatonian loaf.
It's very dry! It's like the desert!
Oh, does it sit one in your cheeks?
Nope! It's very abrasive! And
Just
That's right, it's been a while since I exfoliated the inside of my cheeks. We could do with some of that. I'll
it's
buy-
very much...
Yeah, a loaf. To take.
Take a credit off.
You never show up empty-handed.
Absolutely, we're guests.
Yeah, you guys can make your way over to the Arcana Miriam. So, the Arcana Miriam is a vast university of the arcane study. This is the epicenter of the mystic arts within the known galaxy. Not only does the what's the name of it? I'm going to use the a lot now. The Starstone reactor at the core of Absalom Station is the biggest drift beacon in the galaxy, which causes the Pact World, as such, to be known as the capital of the galaxy. Which means that the Arcana Miriam really is the go-to place. Everybody ends up coming here who is drawn to the ways of mysticism. The place is lavish, to say the least. The entrance to the laboratories is its own separate building and entrance, and this is where you were told to go. You probably sent like a little ping and told to enter through there. The laboratory in the Arcanarium is a renowned institution of magical and scientific learning in the Pact Worlds and at large the universe. It's a dazzling fusion of arcane aesthetics and cutting-edge technology. It embodies the seamless integration of mysticism and technological ingenuity that defines technomancy. This institute has stood for years, even was a prominent place on Galerion pre-Gap. Absalom City, people knew was a city, and now it's a space station. The entrance to the laboratory is an imposing arched doorway inscribed with glowing Solarian glyphs that react to a person's unique magical aura. As the door slides open with a soft hum of nanite-powered mechanisms, a faint, resonant chime echoes, an intentional touch designed to harmonise with the planar energies and alert the users of the rooms to visitors. You are given a room number, you make your way through, and you eventually find this particular laboratory, and you can see that on the door, written in Yosoki, is the word Lynch. You arrive and, I imagine, press the comm, and eventually the door is opened, and a small droid that hovers there. Please, come in. And you can see that this place is... Well, the interior is vast, lit by both floating arcane orbs and embedded holographic panels. The space is organised into concentric zones, each dedicated to a specific aspect of the mystic crafts. There is a central nexus at the heart of the laboratory, and it's a Magitech core, a levitating sphere of shimmering plasma encased in an enchanted alloy, and these bands that go around it. The core functions as the laboratory's power source, drawing from both technological energy grids and ley lines of magical energies. It pulsates rhythmically, suffusing the space with a faint hum. To the other side of the room, who's trained in mysticism?
I believe, yes.
For both of you can. I mean, you're already here, and we'll get to where you are in a second. But you can also make a. You can both make a mysticism.
I'm on the walls.
Just for fun.
So fun, dice.
It's fun party dice. You've got them for me.
27.
Wow.
God
Good
damn,
roll.
dude.
Sylph.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20 and a 27. So, over to one side is an artifact analyzer, a simple hollow table with a large metallic top made of millions of individual hexagon pillars designed to hold and capture the imprint of anything that would be laid onto this table. Each pillar delivers concise and detailed readings to many of the stations around it. Currently, the table has part of a slab of stone with arcane glyphs on it that lay dormant. Across the other side of the workshop is a spell code workstation. One corner houses rows of transparent crystalline screens and interfaces where an arcanist writes, compiles, and tests spell code algorithms. The workstation is equipped with a data spell lattice that combines a spellbook's functionality with a holographic display. Nearby shelves hold techno scrolls and data like wafers of paper and glass engraved with runes and arcane words and glyphs and just things that to anybody who's not trained, it's like the bright neon lights of many of the areas of like nightclubs and houses of ill repute.
We're in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Very much like the red light district, kind of like lights everywhere. There is another door past all of this where you can see it leads into a greenhouse. Ooh. The door is a large circular glass structure that seems to already be moved to one side, and inside that greenhouse you can see a metal table, circular, very much like a garden table, where there is an object with steam coming out of it, like a spherical object with steam coming out of it, hovering above the table, and two individuals. Sylph, this wide-brimmed, I'm not going to try and say the name.
Oh,
I mean, describe what Sylph looks like again for podcast listeners.
Tell me how to say this.
Svartalfa or some.
A fart elf.
Something like that. Go on, if we're going to lean into the Lady Demetrescu kind of thing.
Mummy, I mean, what?
I mean, I did originally have her at a fairly standard human height, but I'll knock her up a few. 6 foot.
Yeah, knock her up a few.
TJ, you are married. Stay strong.
What
She's
is this feeling?
Deep inside me.
a relatively well-built, well-figured individual, 6 feet tall. She's got long blue hair that's sort of kind of smoke-like in its appearance at the ends. She's got sort of grey-blue skin. She's wearing all black, full goth, very sort of skin-tight, lacy kind of black dress, big, wide black brim hat, and gold glasses that go all the way around her eyes so you can't even see through the sides of her eyes.
Nice.
It's rather mysterious.
Yes.
The other figure is a Yosoki, an older-looking Yosoki with completely greyed fur now. Was probably once a darkened colour, but has now gone past that salt and pepper stage and is grey. Almost giving them that white fur appearance, but you can tell it's grey. They are wearing robes. Very short but flowing black and purple robes. They have a cane that sits next to the chair. You don't see any other technological items. You don't see anything else. The actual table itself has this hovering, what you now see to be like a tea urn, where there is tea just brewing in it, and you can see that it is magically floating and self-perpetuating its heat. Our guests have arrived, Sylph. She clicks a finger, and from one side of the room, a cupboard opens and cups come floating over and place themselves on the table. Well, it would be rude of me not to offer you some tea.
Oh, thank you very much. We bought a loaf.
Charming.
Hackathon cake. Delightful.
Can't blame us for trying.
They have brought gifts.
Thank you so much for agreeing to see us. It greatly is appreciated.
Get to the point.
Fine,
Brilliant.
sure. We hear that you're gunning for Zano, and we want to convince you otherwise.
Why would I not? Zano is offering me many things, and I think that they are a fresh face to the Starfinder Society that can bring about change to a corrupt system.
But I think, dear lady, that it would be replacing one corrupt system with another. Now,
Isn't that them all?
Very true.
So why are you here?
Good God, let me get to the bloody point.
Well, I asked you to.
Well, I'm
And
getting
she
there.
is quick
Well,
on
I'll
the...
get there. Here's the sitch then. Xano is promising a lot. Her capability to deliver on that, not so much. Now, from the findings that we've been looking into, and we've been looking into Dynatech as a whole for a little while now, and it is our belief...
Maybe a will saving throw, please.
Oh no!
All of us or just TJ?
Just TJ.
No. Will saving.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's not like we're lying.
21.
21. What are your surface thoughts?
My surface thoughts are MILF. No, it's not. My surface thoughts are thinking about Dynatech and the hidden layers within the company, and particularly Xano, and the fact that she's already... I'm thinking about the extra clapping from those auditory processors, and basically there's a lot of Dynatech facts running around up there to start with. That's on the surface.
Okay, Karen.
So essentially we believe that she doesn't actually have the Starfinder's best interests at heart. Now, I'm going to level with you. I know you've been trying to get into the law spa for a while and have been denied on multiple occasions. That's nothing to do with me, not my business, not my circus, not my monkeys. If that's what she's promising you, I can guarantee that your work will not be used in the way you want it to be. We have already come across multiple people who are doing work for Dynatech, not knowing exactly why they're doing it, or if they do, the work is being then taken, the work is being changed. You will not be given the powers that she is promising. There is something else going on here on a deeper level that we believe will have the entire Pact world at risk.
Why are you so scared?
I'm very new, and I'm very little.
You talk
And I'm very intimidated by strong women.
a lot.
I do. It's all I know how to do.
I'm very curious. Should we not vote for Zano? Luazi is not helpful to our cause.
Luazi
Saran
is
is
a pirate. An old scoundrel and only interested in financial gain. And I agree. Dynatech too. But Zano offers me things that, and the Starfinder Society, freedoms to access information that should not be kept from its other members. I think the system is beyond corrupt now, and I don't think it matters who we replace a corrupt system with.
Well, should you not then replace it with someone who's more pliable to your cause?
I think Zano is pliable to my cause.
I don't think she is.
Give me a sense motive check. You can all do that if you're all there.
Festus.
21.
21.
25.
25.
34.
34.
Really.
17.
17.
My palms are sweaty.
Mum spaghetti.
Mummy spaghetti.
Mummy, no.
Anything from Pez? What did you roll on the dice?
No, I got a 6.
Okay, cool.
Baby boy.
There is a glint to her eye when she says that Zano is pliable to her want. Like she's been offered something. Like she is a dead ringer for Zano. There is nothing you could offer me that would change my mind.
Yeah.
And there is... The other candidates are fools. Zano has lined her pockets for the best part of 3 years now as First Seeker and achieved nothing. At least with a restructure of the Starfinder Society, we can root out those that would get in the way of progress. My studies keep me here in the Arcana Miriam. And yes, because I've been denied access to the Archive Cortex. I cannot continue without certain information, so I have to go about it my own way. But at some point, the lines of morality are skewed. And at least I know that about me, and I know that maybe about Zan, but the Starfinders are trying to hide it. At least if we replace Luazi or whoever was First Seeker with somebody that we at least know, the head of the Serpent, we know how they'll act. Have you come here to waste my time?
What's your view on cheaters?
I don't think she cares.
Well, I'm just curious.
In what sense?
Well, do you believe Xano should win by regular circumstances, or cheat her way into the First Seeker position?
I think that it should be a vote, as the society does lend itself to that way of life. Are you insinuating that she has cheated, or is going to cheat?
Oh, yes.
She's already attempted.
Already tried.
How?
I mean, you were
So
there.
you saw it, Sylph.
She did rather
can't deny it.
enhance her applause. It was a little crass.
As far as I'm aware, there is no rule against enhancing one's voice.
Pretty
Not the
confident,
voice.
right? And I will just step
The
up.
lines
I agree.
of morality. If it's not a rule, then nothing has been broken. And you can give me a culture check.
All of it.
Yep. Anybody who's in the Starfinder Society.
20.
Yep.
26.
11.
13.
Oh, so. Was it gain culture? 14.
14. You start going through and you're like, yeah, it's against the rules. You can't find a rule against it. And it's like, oh, ethically, you know it's wrong. But actually, there's no written rule against enhancing your voice or putting in speakers to make the clap seem louder. It's like somebody hadn't thought of that up till that point, so therefore it hadn't needed to be a rule.
Interesting.
If she hasn't broken a rule, and as you scamper through your data pad, maybe you should know the rules before you come toward people like the good lady Sylph and myself with these accusations of cheating. It doesn't bode very well. You're not even a real race. You are a dirty footnote on my own heritage.
And you're so like fucking rude.
I think with that, Roos is just gonna like.
Stab her. Red mist.
He's just gonna like.
Vietnam flashbacks.
What's she like feeding on right now?
She's not.
Is
There
she-
there is a small. It's like a glass bowl of tea,
Yeah.
but she is at this point stood up with her cane, and is just. You shouldn't even be talking to me, you vermin.
That's rich coming from the vermin race.
I'm gonna.
You are
kinda like-
created in a lab. You are nothing. Your people are nothing.
Cool.
I think it's best you leave now.
I think it's best they leave.
I'm gonna spit in your tea.
Okay, it's across the table. You give me just, for the fun of it, give me a ranged attack roll. So, D20 plus your base attack bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
It's a high roll. So. 25.
Cool, can you make the water pop noise for me, please?
Every
And then I'm
time
gonna say-
it's so good.
I'm gonna say you may have thought that was inappropriate, but there's no rules against it as far as I'm concerned.
Right, you are. You should leave.
Indeed. Thank you very much for your time. It's good to know where you stand on these things, and that Zano's loudest cheerer.
You may leave.
We will, but thank you. Thank you for your time. It is appreciated. Apologies for my outburst. Things have been a little difficult for my race recently.
Good, know your place.
I will escort them out, my lady.
Thank you, Sylph. And you see her, like, hobble over, and she's got a limp. Very old, and she goes over to a section of this greenhouse workbench and picks up some pliers and begins to just start snipping at the heads of some flower and picking the petals from them and, like, aggressively starting to grind them in a pestle and mortar.
Plants.
Yep.
You just see Reese's eyes glow. No.
I'm not going to give you a roll to change their standing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's good to know where we stand.
I
and
don't think there was any chance of
no,
us.
and you know what? That
swaying
entire conversation was recorded, so I'm going to upload it to the Infosphere.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I like that. Don't take that shit.
I don't know how much reviews it's actually going to be.
I'm just going to put up, specifically on H for Stokey, just that bit where she was like really dragging the Histoki race. And I'm just going to put, it's a Zan no from me.
I'm escorting you all out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go past the greenhouse, past the main wall, past the main rooms, before I start talking. Well, you rather got her up there. I will say you probably won't ever persuade her otherwise.
I think we gathered that.
There are potentially other...
Were you expecting such a torty bitch?
No.
I knew she was going to be a little bit snappy, but that was snappy.
It's like snapping turtle territory.
Yes.
I will say most of the Arcanum will agree with her. Most of the other candidates are too weak to vote for. I don't necessarily disagree with her viewpoints, though. She is a little old now, and it has skewed some of her vision. I don't entirely agree that Dynatech is the way to go, but she isn't wrong with Xano being a strong candidate.
I mean, to some degree, I don't disagree with that either.
But I think Xano is only as strong as the corporation behind her. I think if Xano were to run independent of that, we'd be seeing a very different side.
And Vaxaran, John, the swimmer,
Listen,
none of them are worth it.
None of them are worth it. However, talking about your lady friend was not wrong in knowing the head of the serpent. And while she thinks that Xano may be pliable, you cut off a Xano head, 2 more grow in its place. Bigger and bitier and more venomous than before. The pursuit of knowledge is noble. The pursuit of mysticism, I have learnt from my very dear soup friend, is a great thing indeed. However, you will not get it through Xano. This gatekeeping of knowledge will only get worse under Xano. She is not in it for the good of the Starfinders. She is in it for the good of the company.
She is a puppet.
I don't think we are blind to that. I don't think we do not know where we are, but I think you have to understand that Lynch's purpose is to gain information to the things that she desires. Money and who is in power and things like this are semi-trivial to what we desire. We desire knowledge and the ability to get to what we are, and Xano has offered it. None of the others are able to offer that.
Can you make me another will saving throw, please?
Come back! Come back! Where did it go? I rolled so far.
No, I don't know.
I'll roll another one. Natural 20.
Oh, there we go.
27.
Yeah, boy.
Hello.
It's probably still on us.
Yeah, we'll find it later. Right. Didn't like that, did you?
I didn't.
You were hoping I was going to be a weak little bitch, weren't you?
I did.
My will is strong!
Sorry, what?
Like my willy!
My willy is strong!
Listen, there's a reason Linda's always tired in the morning.
It's all those dick push-ups we see you do in the morning.
That's what I do at Gibble's gym now.
You feel your mind being probed deeper into,
Fuck off!
and you manage to, just at the last minute.
I'll just imagine a gif of a cat on a skateboard.
Nice.
Thank you all for visiting the Arcanum. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Indeed.
Bring cake. We'll bring a thermos. It'll
Sorry
be
about
lovely.
the spit thing. I just couldn't listen
Yeah,
to
no.
that shit.
Yeah, it's
I'll overlook it this time. But please don't ever do that again.
Oh, I will.
This is Roos, by the way.
And
Roos, this is MILF. I mean Sylph.
Interesting. I see. Okay, well, tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
have a good night.
You too.
As you guys leave, and you return to the greenhouse, I assume you return to the greenhouse to finish your tea, Lynch places the secateurs down, turns to you with their cane. Some interesting friends you have made.
Yes, I do find them rather interesting, actually.
They will play heavily on the lives of this Hastoki race.
Did I say the one who came fancied himself to go for the position of leader?
Imbeciles.
I think it would be quite fun.
Well, we will let Zan know. And we cut now to the outside of the Arcana Miriam. As mid-afternoon, I hand back over to the rest of the crew.
What a bitch!
She's not nice. She's not great. GM Ian is just like, sorry.
Do you know what?
Yep.
I don't think she deserves to get into the crossfire.
No.
I don't think that she's very nice.
I mean, I was expecting hostility, but
But that
to have
was-
us hostility.
it was racist.
But yes, perfect for Dynatech, wouldn't you say?
Yep, that makes sense.
However, she did raise 2 good points. There was no rule against the amplification. And now you start to see there's like the info dump that you did over to the Absalom version of Reddit. Some people are like, oh my god, yeah, it's really unethical, but not against the rules and stuff like that. And you can see there's very much like a,
Maybe that's the thing we need to capitalise on, is that laissez-faire attitude towards structure. That maybe Loazi needs to. Loazi just needs to kind of up her game, just in general.
Loazi is a losing candidate.
The second point, before you all jump in, you are not a registered race.
No, I know.
And recognised. Just.
I'm aware of that, Ian.
With my custom rig, is considered essentially like a remote AI.
Yeah.
I would like to essentially command prompt it to run all the rules, just so I've got almost like a shortened version of my data pad to take 20 to
bring them up
through them.
Yeah. It'll probably give you insight knowledge as things come up. I will allow you to gain circumstance bonuses of +1, +2, -1, -2, depending on what they do, to use those later on, because I'm not going to sit here and make a load of rules up for you. But that's one of the ones that specifically is not there.
Yes, that's fine.
What are the next steps for the crew in this afternoon, or are we just like, straight to bed?
Do we all have a little bit of downtime that we want to do, maybe before we've got personal projects?
Pep talk to Loazi.
Come on! Be better.
Are you paying a visit to Lost But Still Loved? We're saving that for another day.
One thing at a time. Or maybe it could give us some information.
Possibly.
Do we still want to check it out?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a 10-minute break?
Yeah.
And we'll be back to see where Sylph the MILF and the Orion's Hope crew head next.
Yep.
Guys, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Take it easy.
Bye.
Big thank you to Warrior Prince 3D for supporting the show. Warrior Prince 3D are your one-stop shop for any of your 3D printing needs. Tabletop miniatures, terrain, to cosplay, and anything else you can really think of, to be honest. Warrior Prince 3D are offering a 10% discount if you use exclusive code TOTHESTARS. That is TOTHESTARS, all one word, in their Etsy store. And hey, if there's something you can't find on the Etsy store, message them directly through Instagram at Warrior Prince 3D. And again, thank you for supporting the show.
Hello.
Hello!
Hi, Jack.
Squares or triangles?
Hi,
What do you
Jake.
prefer?
Oh, square.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
Squares or triangles?
Fuck me, calm down, mate. In what respect?
Which do you prefer?
Just the shape.
You don't know.
Triangle, strongest shape.
Jack's like, what's the ulterior? what's he going down? Why times in triangles or squares?
Squares.
Yeah.
I'm a triangle man.
I'm a triangle man.
Triangle
What
man.
about
So sorry.
Triangle man.
Yeah, I'm the council triangle man. I don't know, it was a random question. It's the first thing I thought of. And there was no
What
ulterior
about
motive.
hexagons?
Love them.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
They're the true shape.
Yeah, it reminds me too much of quilting.
Hexagons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like a good rhombus.
Ooh, rhombus. Now we're talking.
Bloody good rumpy rhombus.
Oh, wonderful rhombus.
What about an ice
You are
sausage?
never going to live down wonderful.
sphere is pretty good.
Sphere.
Yeah, I know we're talking 3D. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
jeez. Anyway,
Shapes.
That's the high class.
In the
level
chat,
of
put
band.
your favourite shape.
Show.
I like that. Start with an
brilliant.
Obviously, that was quite an abrasive conversation. It was direct to the point, and we spoke about it a little bit on the break, and I was like, actually, it's probably something I should point out mechanically of what's been going on. Obviously, the influencers have all had a standing, and you've been changing that standing as you've been chatting to them, to get them to either work with you or to work against you or to ask them to do something helpful. And obviously standing is a mechanic within the game where if you get them to be very friendly, they will pretty much do whatever you say and get them to help. And you could be like, get them to do this, vote for this person, do that. If they are the other side of that, where they're very standoffish and they're just like, no. Fuck you, you're basically an enemy. And they won't do things that you ask. And there's levels of help that they will offer you and stuff like that. Obviously, having an envoy in the party, I really wanted to get to these elections and I wanted to play on that. But I also knew that I couldn't just rely... You guys couldn't just rely on Steph and TJ. So each of them had a different standing that could all be affected. Lynch had started at the very far end of the spectrum.
She's going even deeper now.
And had specifically been written that if they engage... No, absolutely not. Don't even bother.
But my little rubber cheeks.
So it was sort of a GM bait. It was a little bit of a try it, and we'll see where it goes. But so that's on me. But specifically because I have the power to, and I wanted to.
Fair enough.
No, it's just to see if you guys would change things up, or see if you would.
Oh, you wanted to envoy? No.
Basically, the counter envoy. Exactly that. But you guys have gained, I think, some information from everything you've done. And now you have come back to the outside of the Arcana Miriam, this Spooniversity, where...
So good every time.
Yeah, because we're so inventive and creative. And you have a choice. You've obviously been given this information from the stewards, the peacekeepers of the galaxy, who will also deal with pact laws. And you have been dabbling in dropping Dynatech into the shit with them. Trying to get the law involved with the company. Say, look, they are breaking the pact, they are doing things unethically. What can we do here? And you met this Dr. Grimm for the second time, and instead of fighting, they managed to convince you and talk you into not fighting and to not engage and to ask for their freedom. They don't deserve it. We all know that. But they've offered you a bargaining chip of information for their safety. And on the way out of this morning's opening addresses, you got this information, this cryptic message through from the stewards that said, look, they're willing to cooperate, but they're doing it annoyingly, very cryptically, and only saying, follow this lead, bring back the information to us, and that proves to you that I've got the information and that I'm willing to work with you when the time is right. You then went off to go find Sylph and Lynch, this other influencer who you hadn't previously met, this one that we've been chatting about when we talk about the standings with these influencers. And she was very standoffish, very much in Xano's corner, and very much for Dynatech having a part in the Starfinder Society, and there was no moving her. There was no changing something. And you even got the information that there is clearly something she has been offered or knows that is the reason that they are at that standing. But you stand outside the Arcana Miriam. I don't know if Sylph wants to catch up with them and be like, hey, look, I don't know, it's up to you if you want to stay behind, if you want to engage with the crew and just be like, look, let's hang out for the day. I'm going to leave that to you guys. But I hand back over to you in the mid-afternoon of Absalom Station. In the eye, this glass dome that looks out into space. Stars above you, the glow of the sun you can probably see from one side. And yeah, the rest of the day is yours. Obviously, we can skip forward to the next day, or you can go off and do things.
Shall we go to the orphanage?
Let's just give it a quick,
see if we can get any info.
Indeed.
Is the way to the orphanage perhaps maybe past the docks somehow? Or do I have to go off course to go to the docks?
Your particular ship is still at...
Maybe I want to talk to someone who knows when ships are arriving and closing. Closing? Leaving.
Oh, so for the docks for the Silver Jay's arrival.
Yes, that is what I want to find out.
We consult a man. Not that man.
Wrong man.
had another one around somewhere. It doesn't matter. There are several different docks. There are tons of docks within Absalom Station. It would not be Fardock. Fardock is very much a trade dock, and something you've heard about in the past. There are some interesting. There's an interesting oddity there that's like a magical artifact that's been there for nobody knows why it's there. It's been there for as long as people awoke from the gap. And it is well guarded because people touch it and die.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Station security are hot around it. They're like, no.
It's not for you, Jen.
And you know the people of the Arcanum have studied it. Nobody knows why it's there. Nobody knows why it's there. It's just there. And this particular object it attracts attention. Some people actively want to go and touch it. It's like, don't push the big red button. Other people just want to view it, study it. But it's situated in Fardock, and Fardock is where a lot of the commercial trade comes into the station. So you know it's not going to be there.
I want to find one that's for like public transport kind of thing, you know.
I think for the Silver Jay, being a commercial liner, it's going to be on a pre-ordained course. They've obviously changed course to come here, so they're going to be given a dock already. So make me you can either do a culture check to ask around, you can do a computers check to check the infosphere to see if the manifest comes up.
I think I'll do that. I feel like it's got to be information easily
Do you want a little
accessed.
bit of a hand with that?
If you would mind. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's go. Computers!
That's out of the tray. That's 20.
Nice. Jazz hands work.
Docking Bay 83. It's due to arrive tomorrow evening. That is one of the main ones within the ring.
Sorry, Dock 83.
Docking Bay 83. It's a large commercial dock.
Yep.
It will probably dock on the outside of the station and have a...
Yep. Gangplank.
kind of. Not like a pirate thing, but what's...
No, but like, yeah.
What's it on a plane?
Gangway.
Terminal. It will have a terminal that comes out that connects to the ship that allows people to... Yeah, exactly that. Because a cruise liner of that size will not get inside one of the docking bays. They are massive. They can house thousands of people.
Does it have a specific time?
Yes, it'll be early evening, probably around the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock mark.
Okay. I'm assuming that's probably is that tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. So that'll probably be after the election.
Yeah, so you've got time to brush your hair and put on some aftershave.
I wasn't even thinking about that, to be honest. I was thinking about maybe if there might be information for the election that we could use. I don't know, but
And also for Kaz.
stop it.
No, shan't.
I don't want to think about it.
Taff, you gotta. Once you can open yourself emotionally.
I can't do that until I know who they actually are.
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair. And there's always guilt.
It could be quite embarrassing, you know. I mean, if it's, if I dress up all nice, it turns out to be someone who fucking tortured me. I mean, it's like.
Maybe you should do that anyway then, to be like, look how good I'm doing, despite you fucks.
That's just not me, though, you know.
The thing is, Kaz, with you it's effortless. Look at you in your cape and your... Well, it's a cape cloak, I get it. But it's, it's giving swoosh.
Swoosh.
Yeah, it's giving, that...
Demure.
Very mindful, Kaz. Very mindful.
It's giving aura.
Or Riz.
Oh yeah, there it is again.
Got a risen.
Now, shall we go Riz up some orphans?
That's not how you use it.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Redact that.
Let's head in that direction,
Yeah.
shall we?
Orphanage. Let's go.
I think as you're going out, as you're sort of like out of the area outside the Arcanum, Sylph will just appear. I do feel terribly bad about Lynch.
You're not responsible for what she says.
I know, but I don't like bad hospitality.
We did bring a loaf.
I mean, we didn't know any
Spat
better.
everywhere.
She's not a fan of
Loaf.
Akaton.
You would know she
But-
really is not.
It's very dry.
Akaton is a barren
Desert
world
hellscape.
that when a lot of people leave it, especially like the Trench, which is this junkyard of an area, Yeah, it's not a
planets.
forgiving place.
If I may, I'd like to hang out with you guys as we are sharing a pod together.
Now, here's the thing, madam. We are open to having a travelling companion. However, I would ask that you not feed back to your Lady Lynch friend what you may discover with us, unless you feel it could change her standing. But if you're coming just as yourself, I see no reason why we can't add another. We have been missing a female influence, I feel, in this.
Fucking tell me about it. A fucking sausage fest in here.
Sausage party.
That
The
seems.
thing is, you good, bro? We tight?
That does seem agreeable. As I said, me and Lady Lynch don't always see eye to eye on everything, and yes, it would be nice to get out of the Arcanum for 5 minutes.
Amazing. We're going to an orphanage.
I see.
It's a little bit sus.
Some of those might be mine.
Oh no, I have another appointment.
What's that?
Here's my backup character. Just want to play Ren for a minute.
Sure, my lord, let's go.
Is Kaz okay?
That's basically it. It's casually okay. So a text comes up. You okay?
You up?
You good, bro?
Just leave him on red.
I see you pulling a Vorag.
Yeah. Classic Vesk behaviour. Cool.
I see
Let's
that as
slum it.
agreeable.
Wonderful then. Welcome
Wonderful.
aboard.
Wonderful.
To the slums.
Indeed.
And the location is easy enough to find. It is down in the spike. It's not deep down in the spike. It's not junkyard levels. It's not Starstone reactor levels. But it is a good way down. Probably like half hour, 45 minutes worth of travel. And you do have to go through essentially housing districts. You have to go through cramped spaces and streets, and eventually you happen across a very unassuming building. It's part of a line of rundown larger structures that aren't necessarily houses, but you can see maybe part of communities that have since dissolved. It's quite damp and there's a lot of steam from vents. It's very humid and it's not all that nice, and the smell is quite stagnant. You can maybe hear from one of these buildings that there are, like, a school bell goes off, and you can see that on a hand-painted sign, which used to be, you can see fittings for what was probably a more upmarket sign, but it's been changed over for something that's hand-painted. Just says "Lost but Still Loved," and there are gates, and it says "Orphanarium" on it. You can see that there are maybe 3 stories to it. It's quite wide. It's one of the bigger buildings in the area, and you can see that there are a lot of, like, old toys outside that are all piled to one side. Sometimes it's things like hover bikes or small space skateboards. You see a cat lazily, like, lying on one. It's a space cat, though.
I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to Linda.
Lol. No, Linda would send back the big eyes hamster emoji, and it's like, and it's like building up tears. You probably see a small goblinoid child chewing on, like, a bit of metal in, like, the main outside area. Alone, there are other kids, like, playing off to one side. This goblinoid's like,
Look at him go.
and it literally is chewing on, like, an old exhaust of something. They're grimy, they're green skin, bald head, little patches of black hair. It's very greasy and slicked down. They're like red eyes, like dart from side to side. These like fang-like teeth.
Do you think he runs the place, or is he an orphan?
He might be.
It's clearly a child.
What does an orphan
Was this
look
what you were like, Pez, when you were younger?
Yes.
What, like yesterday?
Damn, you eat fast.
Get wrecked.
She looks up, sees the rest of you, sees Pez, and it's like,
Fam. Slip some metal.
you can, I mean,
Oh yeah, 100%. I'd go up, probably having junk sort of like in his pockets from where he's.
here's a penis.
What's
wrong with you?
Fuck's sake.
Just give him some almost like springs and things like that I've used from like drones and bits like that, and given him a handful of them.
Like, the hand reaches out, and they're looking at the rest of you, as the hand reaches out towards Pez. And it like takes them really fast. And they're like,
Wrong.
in Goblinoid, they would say something like, "Good, yes, I build. Thank you."
What did you say?
He says he builds.
What does he build?
What do you build in Goblinoid?
Give me a diplomacy check.
But I'm
For
bad
podcast
at
listeners,
it.
James's quiet voice went, "Fuck's sake." I need to think of a fucking name now.
2.
Oh.
You rolling just nat 1 solidly tonight.
No, that was a 4 minus 2.
Oh.
Good. Okay.
So, are you guys here looking to adopt?
We're looking for information
I see.
on a certain someone who may have been here before,
Quite some
when they were
time.
themselves a young
Can I try and get reputation with them by flying bear?
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I didn't expect that from you.
Used to go in the butt.
And so,
It's like the cat. The cat has been made into a drone. Just a goblin drone. Oh, in space, Jesus.
So,
oh dear.
I will allow you to make another diplomacy check. This will have a +4 circumstance bonus to it, because you give them the stuff and then you go to like put your hand out and say, "What have you made?" But what they hear is this like, "Now give me something in return," and they're like, "No, this is not mine."
7.
Mate,
You
bread.
send the drone up, but Bear looks aggressive in this moment, and it's like laser line and the camera scope like looks on them, and this goblinoid will take something from behind their back, and you see this like curved piece of metal that's been sharpened into a rustic blade, and for anybody who's not seen a dog slicer in Pathfinder or in Goblin, it's a very standard like goblin-looking blade. They clearly, I was going to say crafted one out of like a shaft of metal, and they just launch it at Bear. They are going to make an attack roll. They have a really shit. They're going to have like a -4. No, they just launch it. It pings off Bear, and they just grab the springs and stuff, and they're like, and just like start running off. Their little like flat feet are on the ground. And you see, like, from the door with this commotion, some of the other kids are like, ha, pointing and laughing. But the door to this orphanage opens, and you see a being. You see a very old dwarven female. She has a very functional set of almost like dungarees with a very large pocket with loads of different items, clearly for ease of access. There are loads of pockets. They have a shawl over their shoulders, which looks very thick and very with 3 C's, and it's like a Hessian blanket almost. It's very rough, very dwarven. They've got this long grey hair that's in one long braid. It comes down to about their knees, but it comes over their shoulder and down, and they are
Probably the character from Borderlands.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Right? This is just old Bonnie.
She's very, very old looking. They strong still though, and they move down the steps, and you see they like wave to the children and brush them off, and they start moving towards you slowly, calmly. Eventually, they get to you. Hello, welcome to Loved But Still Lost. I am Hildy Hurstone.
Oh,
Hildy.
Well, I am the midwife here.
hello, Hildy.
Are you here to adopt today? Can we help?
Hildy, lovely to meet you. My name is TJ Squeakerson, captain of the Orion's Hope. This is my crew and self.
The pleasure
hello.
is mine. Welcome to... And they point to this dilapidated building behind them, to our little orphanage here.
Hildy, we were wondering if might we come in to ask a few questions about an ex-orphan.
Of course, I hope everybody is okay. I don't want anybody to be in pain. I hope is everybody okay?
Everybody's fine. They were a resident here quite some years ago, so I don't know how far your records go back.
Well, I have been here for a long time. Okay. I've been here since my early hundreds, so I probably know of them. Please.
Wonderful.
Weird way of saying that. Come Why are you adding a H? Why are you saying it like that?
I
don't say cool whip.
And it just really stuck.
Please, come inside. Please,
Thank
please.
you muchly.
And she leads you into... And the doors are old-fashioned doors. They creak open. They've clearly been repaired tons of times. You can see there is still technology here. There once was probably a sliding door and electronic locks, but it's been repaired so many times and it's dilapidated and it's really run down. You go into the first corridor and it opens up into the foyer where you can see tons of rooms go off to different places. There are a couple of other humans, there's a couple of androids, a couple of SROs, so synthetic robotic organisms. These are essentially, you've met one before that was controlled by Geeky, but it was actually just a puppet. But these ones are robots that have sentience. And they seem to be like nursing ones, where some of them hold babies, other ones are leading other children, some of them are taking them to lessons, and you can see that there is some like, come along children, time for common, and...
That little goblin kid needs that.
Yeah.
Forgive the name that I forgot. Wiley. Wiley is relatively new to us. They, we believe, involved in some kind of starship accident with their parents.
Oh no.
Goblins can be problematic, and a lot of people do not want to raise them.
This is like,
No offense, of course, but
am I fucking invisible? Oh my god.
no, I mean no offense. I'm sure that many goblins have grown up to become functioning members of society, but a lot of people see goblins and think monsters and pirates and raiders. They tend to have a little bit of a proclivity for chaos.
Bad PR.
Yes, I believe so. And Wiley is a loving spirit, but he's a little thievy. And a little bit...
I mean, you can forgive him a little thievy.
aggressive, especially when the other children are mean to
Oh
them.
no, they're mean to him.
I'll break
I mean,
it.
we saw
We
it
need to get him
outside.
out of here, guys.
Absolutely.
How much?
I mean, they are not for sale, but if you wish to enter the adoption process, then we will. I mean, if you are interested in...
Jesus Christ.
You guys taking on a child,
We're not
This is not what I was expecting.
Bruce is just going to inherit a load of goblin kids. It's going to be essentially Teenage Mutant Ninja
That would be a
Turtles.
cute ass
Goblins.
ending.
I've got a paternal instinct. It's my species.
I honestly
Very
just imagine you more like strapping orphans to yourself, like some sort of meat shield.
I got 17 credits. How long does this take? This?
Is it instantaneous or what?
I mean, if you would like to... And we would need to make sure that you actually have a suitable home for Wiley, and we would have
Absolutely. Don't worry about
God.
DBS checks either.
Okay, I mean, we will go... I will take you to my office and we will go through the process.
You guys want to carry on, and I'll
Well, we have to go to my office
We
anyway.
need to talk to Hildy, man.
just
Ah,
something about Wiley.
This is that.
It took it took less
Listen,
than
I'm
a minute,
gonna,
and already they're part of the crew.
Oh god.
Pez, I'm gonna need a lot of help. I think I've already taken you under my wing, and we can do this together.
They've got 2 fucking hit
3
points.
days. I know a lot about that.
I just reach up and hold his hand and go, we can co-parent him together.
As a minor.
Pez is not a minor.
I am not insinuating that kind of thing.
He's not a minor. He's a mechanic.
Nice.
Oh, that nearly got a cred stick from me, that did. Quite like that. I just want to quickly look up what a goblin's base health is, because it's not much. And it is on page 54 of the Alien
Fucking
Archive.
rubbish.
2.
Yeah, it is 2, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you put him in a hold?
Hit points.
Can you put
2.
reserved?
2 hit points.
Just letting you know that.
We could keep him on this ship.
Could we?
You could put him in a papoose.
Could we?
Yeah.
So, Hildy eventually leads you to their office, and again, there are like stacks of boxes outside of things like nappies, there is bedding, there are bottles, there are other drinks and stuff, loads of things, amenities where maybe the storage cupboards are full or they've had to place them around. It's not the best kept orphanage. It's clearly them just getting by with whatever they can get hold of. The office itself, the door is pretty much wedged open by half of this stuff. And she's like, oh, is it okay if I leave the door open, or would you like me to move?
I think we're probably
How
okay.
is this quite a
it's
private
fine.
matter, or okay?
Yes
Well,
and no, but whatever makes you more comfortable, dear lady.
Well, as long as that's okay. I don't want to alarm any of the other staff or any of the children here.
No, quite understandable. Do children get easily alarmed? Is that a thing?
I think so.
Oh, okay. You're closest to child.
The office itself is a leather chair behind a very old data terminal workstation. You can tell that it's been repaired multiple times, Kaz. You can just see it from the office. And Bear would notice this. Pez would notice this as well. Like those guys involved in computing and tech would absolutely see this thing as a piece of junk. Probably has really base access to things like an infosphere and its own data, but it is a rundown office. The chair makeshift as a bed, and it's reinforced for a dwarf. It's low to the ground and it is sturdy. She sits down and she takes out a small vial which seems to have some kind of paste in it, and then takes out a few towels and things and other amenities that she has on her person. How is it that I can help? Obviously we'll start the process for you as soon as possible, but
I think he means business. He's
Straight faced, like, yep.
Wiley is a lot to deal with.
Oh, if anyone can deal with Wiley, it's our Roos.
He's quite patient.
It's very good. Domesticated this one in like half a day.
She starts typing something down and she's like, can I just take a name?
Roos.
Roos. Is there a surname?
Pitt.
And she writes some things on. But you said you wanted to chat about a former child here.
We believe their name was Nimbus Dine.
Or Din.
Little Nim.
Or Din.
Little Nim. Keeping that one in the back pocket.
Yes,
Okay.
an absolute one of my absolute favourite children here. There was a long time ago. It's a quiet but brilliant-minded child. How can I help?
Can you... Well, first of all, give me, if you could, some details. What are they human, or are they of other
Yes,
race?
they are human.
Okay. Well, they're just
Odd question.
How long ago were they here?
They were, and she types it into the computer and it brings up a file. You can see there are 2 pictures. One is of an infant, a baby. The other is of a young 16, 17, 18-year-old human, and you would make the connection between the image you saw earlier of Nimbus Dine of Dynatech Industries and this 18-year-old. Very much like, when you see David Attenborough and you see like his now picture and then you see like his younger adventuring days and you're like, I mean, I can see it, but fuck me, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, very much like that. And you see this young, strong, handsome-looking human, teenager, like late teens, early 20s, and they have this dark-looking hair. They have these bright blue eyes, very strong facial features, broad-shouldered, standing tall. They're not smiling. It looks like an orphanage picture, like stand against the wall and there's your image. He was a quiet but brilliant-minded child, kept himself to himself. He came to us around 200 AG. He was a quiet baby, never cried or grumbled. His infant years were very straightforward. We would often joke that we had lost or misplaced him. He was that quiet. His infantile toddler years, he began to walk and talk very quickly. He seemed to prefer intellect-based games and toys. He was a quiet soul.
How many years ago is 200 AG from now?
So you are currently in 318 AG.
118 years.
118 years ago.
Yep.
But his intellect, and it goes to show, really was something else. We would find he would prefer to read or do schoolwork and would keep himself indoors, always pushing what we thought he was capable, even at that age.
How did he come to be in this place? Do you know?
Quite a tragic story, really. Is anybody wearing their Starfinder badge out in the open? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was actually Starfinders that brought him to us. There was a... I just need that piece of information there. There was a starship that came out of the drift, and it was in a very bad way, and it was close to being destroyed, apparently. It was malfunctioning and was ready to fall apart, and it was a race to get station security or anybody out there to save them, and it was actually a Starfinder crew that managed to get there first. Unfortunately, it seemed that the last surviving members of the crew had put Nim into a safety cot and had managed to place them into the hold, which was more safe. When the fire took the rest of the ship, they believed, after reading the log of the ship, that it was their parents, a Lilith Taldin and a Krill Andin. That is the only information we had on their parents. We had no planet, we had no home abode anywhere if it was Absalom Station, but the baby survived and was brought to the station and was placed in our orphanage. If you don't mind me asking, what is this all about?
Well, we just wanted to... Obviously, he's created quite the company.
Yes, it's very impressive. We often tell his story to many of the orphanage here. Like, look at what you can achieve in your life.
Yes, indeed. Very aspirational. We're just a little... As a former employee of said company, just a little concerned about his maybe well-being. Not been seen around quite so lately. We just wanted to see if there was any reason why he might have any, background that might cause concern.
Concern like what?
Just people who maybe want to get in the way of his intellect or usurp.
Someone maybe asking too many questions about him. Back maybe when he was here.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if nobody else has ever asked about... Nobody's ever come looking or asking or anything. It's quite open knowledge that he would have been here. I'm assuming that's how you find out.
Nobody's ever come.
No, but that's often the case with orphans. Unfortunately, they don't have...
Even since his ascension to such great heights, nobody's come to ask.
If he had nobody... No. I would say that as far as people who would be looking to get in the way, I mean, he was quite reclusive, even as a child. His temperament on his own, not talking with adults, was pretty standard, yet he did not interact with the other children that much. Not without prompting or being placed into situations where he was made to. There was only ever really one child that took a real disliking to him, but...
and that was...
a young boy called Argo. He was another orphan at the time, but unfortunately there was a tragic accident, and unfortunately he passed.
How did he pass?
A tragic accident, yes.
How tragic.
Yeah, like unfortunately we would require a bit more detail, if possible.
Yeah, I mean, Argo was a particularly troubled child. A young Vesk boy called Argo. He was known to be a bit of a bully, a tad aggressive. Not something uncommon as children try to find their place, especially those who are placed in lost but still loved. Nim, he had been sitting on their own, head in a datapad during class one day when Argo was attempting to pry a toy from another boy's hands. Nim muttered something under his breath, and whatever this was, Argo had took exception to it. He began apparently to call Nim names and throw things his way and demand Nim apologize and force him to give him one of his toys, but eventually realizing that Nim didn't have any toys, kind of left him alone. As far as we're aware, the rest of the day nothing was said, but we know that we can't have eyes in all places at all times on all the children.
Of course.
We're not that well equipped for it, but unfortunately Argo had snuck his way to Nim's room, and that's what the other children told us that they had witnessed. This was the first and only time we saw Nim react in a different way. That the others said he seemed genuinely scared and fearful. So that's during the lesson. Sorry, but he seemed genuinely scared and fearful. And then that night, when he wouldn't give anything up, Argo paid a visit to his room. While in there, apparently while trying to destroy some of Nim's things, he struck the data terminal Nim used to study and access in the infosphere with a heavy object, and it caused it to power surge and feedback, and it unfortunately strikes the boy dead. While the investigation into the tragedy took place, we kept Nim away from the other children, which in turn only bred the rumours that Nim had killed Argo. Investigations couldn't find any other possible cause except an accident caused by faulty wiring and an unfortunate short circuit of the station and security footage. It had all captured the tragic accident, and it proved Nim's innocence.
Can I make a computer check or engineering check to see if that kind of thing is possible? Just for any data.
An engineering check. But children are already so quick to believe in monsters and ghouls under their bed that they remained fearful of Nim from then on. I don't think Nim minded though. It meant the others left him alone to his studies and to his own company, which he preferred.
Do you have the list there, the one that we got from the data pad from Grimm's?
Or for the people in Dynatech? Or?
Yeah, they had that full, not that one, the breakdown of when we hacked into Grimm's computer.
Oh,
I think I've got a photo of this.
Yeah.
Out of interest, you said Nim was into scholarly research. Do you have any of his remaining books, files, information he may have left?
I mean, the files we have, and she turns the screen towards you, and it just has like a rundown of basic health checks and their current grades, and it's literally things like passes the basic requirement of studies for their age group, tick. And it's really low-end academia. There are a few notes that says excels and stuff like that, and you can see where Hildy is specifically as well tried to say and give it a bit more, but it's a report for people who aren't cared about. in a structure that is just housing them until they are old enough to be released into society. I mean,
it's 23 on engineering.
Yeah, I mean,
to the point that it can kill someone.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing, really, is that yes,
even like without it being tampered.
But you'd think that it's a pretty far stretch.
Yeah.
And a data terminal short circuit like that has to be. I mean, they're all wired up to the mainframe and to the grid, so that's possible. But for it to short circuit in such a way would have to be a pretty tragic accident to hit a power relay as well as everything else.
Do you happen to have a picture of Argo?
Yeah, we have his, and she types something and brings up a file, and you see a red-skinned Vesk child, these dark eyes. They've got like a menacing grin, like a proper shit-eating child's grin that's like,
a 90s bully.
Yeah, very much so. And they're big, they're broad, they're muscular, and even for a child, they clearly know their power. And you think about the year as well, and the fact that this is probably during the Silent Wars, where the Vesk are the enemy of the Pact Worlds.
Yeah.
So they probably were throwing their weight around quite a bit, and you get that from it.
Who gives them, the orphans here, their names if they don't come here with names?
We try and find a suitable name for them. We know that Nim, that his parents' names were the names that we have here on file.
Lilith and Krill.
Yes, but they had named Nimbus.
And how did you become this knowledge that he was called Nimbus?
It was part of the remainder of the ship and the cot that was left over from the
I was
tragedy.
wondering if that was actually his actual name.
That is his actual name.
Do you know what the name of the ship was?
I do not have that on file, no, I'm afraid.
Starfinders would.
Yeah. We've got some info to go on there. I mean, it's possible if...
But this was
could have covered up the name.
A long time ago. I mean, he didn't hurt anybody. The security footage proved that.
That may well be true. It's just we want to get a bigger picture as to who Nimbusstein is and how he might be today.
Did he show any particular interest in any particular pursuits?
He was
lines of inquiry.
And there's like a smile across her face now as we shift from a rather demure topic to something that has a good memory for her. He was a brilliant mind, and he, in his younger days when he was a toddler, he picked up intellectual games very fast, but actually when he was able to then begin to use his hands to craft and to help repair things, he was very, very good, and he would help with things around the orphanage when we would need them, and he would take pride in fixing things that others could not do, professionals that were paid to come in to fix things, and he was very, very able-minded, and he went on to then start D-Tech and a repair shop, and it seemed to be something he genuinely was good at, which is unsurprising with where he is today with the company that he runs.
He didn't fall in with any crowds.
And quite the opposite. He shunned them almost. He kept himself to himself. And especially after the Argo incident, the other children seemed to shun him as well. The stories were that he had killed Argo, but again, children, they love a ghost story. They do enjoy fear sometimes, we find, and rumors, he didn't seem to debuff them. He allowed them to play out because it kept him alone, we think. Little goblin boy, you had your hand up.
Trademark. Back off.
I actually have a trademark on mine, you don't. £200.
Did Argo have any particular markings? I know Vesk 4-4
have their own sort of markings.
He was too young, I think. He was still pre-pubescent, and where does a lot of the frills and the plumage come out, especially within the females, is it a later date, but the males, they tend to have a duller coloration to them, and he definitely fitted the bill.
Did Argo come to the orphanage as Argo?
Yes.
Double checking, making sure. You know?
He was when a lot of the wars were happening. Many of the Visk fleets would bring children with them as an educational means, I guess, to show them the ways of the war and their honor. And many children were, I'm afraid, orphaned by the war on both sides.
Of course.
I mean, what is it you're hoping to find here?
Just as we say, a little bit of background. I'm really stunned that no one's asked before, really. I would not want to know more about this great man.
We want to remind people where he's come from, almost make this is his life, their life.
I mean, yeah, and she...
Or we'll call back to a show.
I can show you around the orphanage. I can show you where his room was.
Yes.
And obviously it's now occupied by others, but still...
Can't hurt to have a little peek, can it?
I don't know what we'll see 118 years later.
Did he leave any of his
I'll go,
behind?
sure.
Did his children come and go? I'm sure they must leave mementos or
that was
possessions behind.
one of the things about Nim that was made him different is he didn't really collect toys, he didn't collect keepsakes. It was all about the study, it was all about, pardon you, it's all about education for him, about learning, about the process. I mean, it must have been heavy on his mind because he was a heavy sleeper. Many times we couldn't wake him up. We think he obviously just did too much studying and needed the rest. But yeah, we can show you around.
Any old books, maybe, as a little present for him?
Again, no. He had very little and took it with him when he left.
All right, will do. Thank you.
And
Yes, we'll take a quick tour.
yeah, and she begins to show you around the orphanage. You see the classrooms, and you see that maybe the building's been repurposed from one thing into another, and eventually became the orphanage. And maybe it was once a hospital, and now it's old wards or classrooms or bedrooms for certain age groups when they are a lot younger and they all sleep in cots. And eventually you're led to like the west wing, where on the second floor there is like a large playroom where you can see tons of kids in there, like 30, 40 kids, all playing, running around, making a racket. It's not for you, Jen. There's like a goblin boy in the corner.
There's your son.
He's coming with us.
He's got your eyes.
Wiley, Wiley,
Come here, boy.
Wiley. And eventually she's like, slowly like moves over, sees you, and is like, no,
Kid. Hey, I'm not gonna get down on my leg.
like bears like these goblin teeth at you. She's like, no, Wiley, it's okay. They're friends.
Hey. And I'm gonna give him some freebooter armor.
Make a fucking diplomacy check with a +10 to that.
Just give him a gun.
He's like this small when you go, here's your armor.
There you go, kid.
You grow into it. Wear that.
Did you say +10?
Yeah.
23.
Cool.
Amazing.
Their eyes, these red eyes, and their eyelids are really thin. You can almost see the red of their eyes through them just go wide as you hand them what is essentially the most expensive thing they've ever seen in their life. Not only that, it is a piece of tech. This is armour with a working power core, with...
Why don't you put it on, kid?
and
Well, I'm sure you'll grow into it.
they're like... And like, Hildy's like, I think maybe, he's going to destroy that if you give it to him.
His to do what he wants with it.
Comes out with a nuke.
He like looks
I got
at
this
you,
purple mushroom, which no.
and he's like, begins to like back away with it into the room, and then around the corner.
I'm just going to grab him. I'm just going to
drops the armour.
Pull him towards me with the armour.
He's like starting to dig his feet into the ground. It's like he's a little timid around others. He's, I think, been
no need to be timid.
Very mistreated in his life.
Oh, we're not going to mistreat him, or are we, guys?
No.
And he's like looking at you. We should probably keep moving.
Sure.
Wiley, could you stay close to me, please, for the time being? You can bring it along. Yes, I will help you carry it. And he like holds onto her like trouser, and he's like still holding the armor. Death grip on part of like the armor, and she will pick it up the rest of it. And he's just like,
oh,
and he's a foot and a half tall.
Yeah.
He's a small goblin child. I'm sure this is going to be fine.
I give him the armour.
As we're going around, can I use Detect Magic just to see if there's anything left behind? Spells, items, effects.
Only
small children with magic, I don't know.
The only magic you currently see is whatever's on your friends or the other rest of the crew. Eventually in the West Wing you are led to a room. It's currently empty. There is a bed to one side. If you were to go through the door, the wall on the left would instantly be joining the door, basically. The wall to the right is where the bed is, and it's like a small metal cot with a very... It's been cleaned loads, but it's very colour-saturated bedding on it. There is a terminal, a data terminal, which is currently turned off on the far right wall, and a small desk with a singular data pad on it that looks very cracked and very dislodged. The walls are grimy. Part of them are like metal bulkheads, other parts are maybe made of other materials. It's very mismatched repair jobs where they've clearly built in walls to separate rooms and to create other rooms maybe for older kids, which this was probably once a ward, and they've had to put in partition walls. There are toys strewn around the room. There you see like a doll of... It's probably humanoid in nature. 2 arms, 2 legs, head, but it's got this sewn in string hair that's been braided into locks. And then you can see that somebody's drawn on the pale skin like lines and tried to colour in the eyes. Looks very android-like, and it's missing part of an arm, and you can see that it's had its clothes changed on it, and that seems to be like the main toy. The rest of them are things like space jacks and but they hover. And you bounce the ball and it doesn't bounce, it just hovers. And there is just the odd bits around. There's not a lot, but it's enough to say this is probably like a just turning into a teenager, maybe just a pre-teens room. And this was actually Nim's room. This was little Nim's room when he got to a certain age, and this is where he essentially lived for the first 16 years of his life.
History, eh?
Well.
Do you mind if we just take a look around, get some images?
Yeah, please. Wiley! And you see this goblinoid has began to like pull on a plate on the wall, and it's like trying to like pull it back and get to the wires, and it's like, no. And you guys are free to enter the room as Wiley starts savaging the wall.
Do you know if the data pad that smashed, was it the one on the wall, the terminal, or was it the one on the...
You would imagine it's the one...
On the handheld or like...
No, there's a terminal on the wall.
Is this has this terminal always been here?
Like in that position?
Yeah, this is the... this is one of the study terminals for the preteen rooms and for their academic purposes.
Would you mind if I take a look? Just...
Kaz is very techy.
I just want to... get facts straight. I just want to see.
In all fairness, she's like, yeah, help yourself, Wiley! And it's just...
And I will come give you a hand with Wiley. Just
bonding time with Dad.
Okay, so They are currently hand into the wall. There are power conduits, and you can see them with power, and they're like reaching for them. What do you do?
So I'm going to very gently take his arm out.
I mean, it's a 7 to hit. A 7 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
As you go to it and like bite down, probably hits part of your armor.
Jiggles.
Just.
I'll lift him up and put it on my shoulders. But I'll hold his shins so he's like not going anywhere. I'm just like, hey.
Fucking dud.
Just give me an athletics check to see if one you can pry them off your arm.
14.
But yeah, I mean they're a kid.
They're a goblin child.
Yeah, their teeth like rake across your armor. It doesn't leave that much of a scratch, and you tell me what you do is you like place them on, and they're like kicking as you're like, gentlemen, and
This is cool, right, guys?
I don't understand anything that's happening here.
Wiley, it's okay. Calm down, calm down.
I'll calm him down for you. Don't worry. I think it's just a smell.
And in the meantime, while these guys are fighting a toddler outside, it's like, you will love me, boy.
In good time.
Inside the room.
Yeah, I was going to get like my engineering kit out, just to get a little mini drill and try and
Just straight into the terminal. No fucking.
Well, I'm like, I want to like get into the sort of wiring and see if it's been set up to feedback in some way if there was a sudden disperse of power, like it being smashed or something. You know, I just want to.
Yeah, engineering check.
32.
I was going to give you a hand, but never mind.
34?
Can push it up to 34 if you want.
Well, fuck it, we'll take 34, please.
Yeah.
Where are you? You got it. So. This machine has clearly is part of a network here that is attached to the grid and probably accesses the infosphere. Engineering wise, it all seems safe
enough.
You can see the power relays. They are definitely connected to the grid, and you can see where they have been repaired. There is a lot of older wires that seem fine, and then where it connects to the grid, you can see that there's clearly been some kind of electrical surge at some point, and then that has then been repaired. It seems quite old.
Okay. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to put a time on that. It's not like a decay or anything. It's like plastic and wiring and stuff. But it would fit the story that there's been some kind of power surge, and that's jolted through the system. Obviously, since then, the whole thing's been repaired.
Okay.
But this place doesn't look like it's got the money to replace things.
Do you think search history from 100 years ago would still be on there?
I mean, we're going to take a look.
What are the rest of you doing?
I am going to unpack there, see if there's any like floorboards that are loose or something that like a kid's moved to kind of like hide stuff behind.
Perception check. You're outside. So you're going around the room perception checking. Sylph.
I think I'm curious what you're doing with the computer, so I did say I'd help you last time, and I can help you with computers as well.
Awesome. So you guys are over by the terminal.
Yeah.
Tajar.
TJ is really out of his depth here. He doesn't understand children in any way whatsoever. Like,
You think we do?
And what do you mean you don't make them in a lab? But I think so.
You do what?
I think he's gonna. Wait, that's what that does.
Linda. I wasn't preaching.
What do? I'm gonna basically help Pez and kind of take his direction. Like, so you put things under the pillow for fairies? What? I'm confused.
So kids like to hide things from adults, so under
Like in their cheeks.
like under the floorboards.
Ah, the cheeks of the house. Gotcha.
Yes.
The cheeks of the house.
I will help with that.
Obviously, do you have a +10 in perception, or do you have to roll it?
I've got an instant.
Automatic aid, +2 for you.
In total, with the +2 at 26.
26.
And Bear got 16.
So it's actually Pez that got the... Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay. It's going to take a few minutes going around as you start searching around the room. And as you begin to show TJ places people would hide for you start looking for floorboards. It's pretty much all metal or stone floor. And you're having to see if there's anywhere where power lines would go in, anything that seems out of the ordinary, and you start to look for those. In the meantime, what's happening over here with Terminatus?
I want to see if we can... Sylph and I can try and go history all the way back to 118 years ago.
Yeah, I mean...
If there's any logins by Nimbus Stein.
Be quite a way back to go.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, this looks like it was still the same terminal as it was 118 years ago, so...
It is a rather old model.
You can turn it on and it's... Blip, blip. Screen lights up. Yeah. You seem to have access to...
I'll work my way through the mainframe, just try and, get
Before you do...
Yeah, sure.
And I get out the hollow deck of cards again, and I go to one, and it looks like a what do you call it? Circuit board as a design, and I put it and it just sinks into the computer, and that's empathetic support.
What does that provide me?
It's the same one that I used on Pez before. So instead of gaining a bonus to a skill check, the ally can roll the check twice and take the high result.
How was that last?
1,000 years.
Duration 1 round.
Unlimited power.
Well, I mean, you have access. You tell me what you're doing.
I'm going history all the way back to see what was looked at, what research, what study was done. Hopefully, we're under the credentials of Nimbus Stein, if there was ever credentials.
I mean, it goes back quite a way. You don't need to roll.
Jack's like, but the numbers!
Let me say 47.
You begin to go into it, and you can see that a lot of this is academic.
You can roll twice.
It's the same academics over and over again, where somebody's like, this is your study today, this is your maths, this is your common, this is your applied science, this is your... And it's for different age groups as it goes, and you can see that each cycle over the years is the academic studies from the ages of about 10 through to 16. You keep going back and the logins keep showing that there are different names, and you get all the way back to Nimbus Stein. And it shows the same academic learnings, but with NIM it shows that they also would then access the infosphere for better studies. They would try and pull in other academic tests and other things to really push themselves, and it's like advanced physics, biometrics. We are talking crazily intelligent stuff for what should be a 16-year-old. There is a real looking at cybernetics, repairing. There is manifestations of biomechanics. It's really, really intense stuff.
Is there any searches of cloning? Experimental.
It's not like
people have tried.
A search history like we would know it, but you can see what they've accessed in terms of what they've pulled in. You don't see anything on cloning. Maybe there's the odd thing that references it in a science or a biochemistry thing as theories and stuff. Nothing focused on it, no. Seems very ordinary.
Is there any particular name that he keeps seeming to search? Like a particular academic researcher where he's like, I like this guy's work, and
give me a perception check.
Oh.
So good at my hand.
Can I do the same as we're both?
Yeah, of course you can.
$11.
23.
Yeah, it's all very ordinary.
Brilliant.
Very ordinary. As the rest of you, as you go around the room,
to the boards.
To the walls.
And there's not much here. And it's maybe 15 minutes of you guys searching and it just being boring. You can hear a goblin outside getting more and more. Sometimes they're agitated, sometimes you think they're laughing. Pez, you would probably know more about it. They're obviously entertained, that's the main thing. And there seems to be a bond forming. This is the greatest game he's ever played.
It's like father and son up there. Brings a tear to my eye.
Over here, Rude's laughing like.
You have a flashback. Welcome to PTSD, baby.
This is like, I wish I had that relationship with my dad.
Oh, you remember that ward you had?
Maybe Rules will adopt you as well.
And then, as you guys are like making your way around, it's something that catches your eye, Pez, because you rolled, what, 26?
Yes.
What did you just
I just helped. I'm helping. Or over there. Or over there.
You're just like, because you're in the mindset of like where kids would hide things,
And I'm about the same height.
and you are about the same height, and you find like a few contraband things that you think is probably the current occupier of the room, maybe the odd cred stick that has like 10 credits on it that they've hidden. You can if you want.
Orphan children have even less.
And it's hidden like in a slit of the mattress, and they put 10 credits if you want it. You can take it.
No, I have moral compass.
Then it's as you go around the room. There's nothing at the window. There's no floorboards. There's nothing under the bed. There's nothing stuck to the side of the bed. But between, you can see like somebody shoved paper into between the gaps where the walls and these partitions meet. And it's one of the corners is really, really tight. You can just see the corner of something, and you pull it out. And it's like a card, like a data card. Give me a computers check.
Can I help with that?
Yep.
Helping.
22.
22. It seems to be an access key.
Ooh.
Covered in dust. Really old. The thing hasn't moved for you. When you pull it out, dust comes out with it.
Do you guys have a...
Fucking, you alright, mate?
Oh, it's dusty. Do you guys have an access port?
All terminals do.
Not on me.
I'm on the computer.
There is a computer in front of us.
Yeah. Is there one on the terminal?
You would imagine, especially in like an orphanage where they don't want kids to access things that are beyond their wanting. So
Make sure you blow inside.
Yeah.
N64 is.
Well, you put it in the wrong way round. You turn it up the other way round.
It's a USB.
There was literally no way first time.
What's on the key? What does
Tell
it
us
show
what we see.
us?
I mean, you would know this to be it's essentially a passkey. Essentially, is a terminals. They're a pretty common item, but this one's hidden in the room. You putting it into the machine?
Yeah. Take 88 damage.
Power surge!
Now,
Yeah.
you don't. You see, as you've got the terminal panel off, power begins to come up as you put the key in, and you see that there is a firewall behind a fake shell. As soon as you put the key in, it powers up, and then it disperses again. You would know... I mean, give me a computers check or an engineering check. Anybody who is close to that... anybody who knows... is trained in it.
21.
19.
24.
20.
It's a countermeasure called a shock grid, designed to...
A shock what, sorry?
Shock grid. Designed to trigger should anybody try and gain access to a hidden secure module. A module that you could only gain access to if you had root access to a computer, the kind of thing you would normally hack into. But the computer seemed ordinary, and it's only when you put the access key in that the fake shell shows. The fake shell is designed to act like a regular computer, to do everything it's supposed to do, but without showing you the hidden bits. As soon as you activate it, it comes up with a code, it inputs it itself because you've got the key, and a new area of the computer opens up.
I'm safe.
Kaz is so excited he's touching his titties.
You now have
Sort of stands away a bit.
you now have root access to this terminal, and you can see that the fake shell is designed to hide this extra secure module, where you can see as you go into it there is definitely something odd. You can see that the terminal has accessed much more information than it should have access to, much more information on the infosphere. This key card allows the terminal to access things past essentially the age restriction.
Oh no.
But also gives it root access to change things. And there is one place in particular where you see there is a log of a data change and a rewrite, and the fake shell is then put in place.
Okay.
You can see that it accesses both this terminal and the security footage.
Yeah.
I bet.
Has
it been cut out, like a portion of it?
Re-edited.
It is a portion of video footage.
Is it viewable without?
Yeah. You have root access, you can view it.
Play.
Spacebar.
Space editors.
The security camera shows Argo, this Vesk child, sneaking and entering into Nim's room. You both get the feed from just outside the room in the corridor and this room here, and you can see the camera up in the corner. The camera inside the room shows a different image. Oh, no, because you haven't seen the other bit. It shows you an image of a room where Nim, this 10, 11-year-old human child, stands in the center of the room, facing the door, looking calm and cold as Argo enters. He begins to look around like a bully looking for a witness, before striding across the room towards Nim, and this Vesk grabs his top and goes to shake Nim. But Nim doesn't move. Not an inch.
Is there any audio to this?
No. Doesn't move an inch. Just stares into the screaming face of Argo. And then Nim just faintly smiles. This seems to enrage Argo, and he begins to just grab objects from around the room and just start throwing them about. Nim just stands there, calm. As Argo finishes his tirade around the room, destroying whatever he can get hold of. He's pulling the pillows off the bed, trying to tip it. He's smashed the small handheld data pad. He's just like hitting it against the desk. And he throws it on the ground. And Nim's still just facing the door. Argo's like now behind him. And as Nim just stands there, this tirade now over, you see Argo just turn around and just go to straight up punch him in the back of the head, and Nim just moves. Just his head to one side as the punch misses. Effortlessly moves his head to one side. And you watch as Nim just slowly turns on his heels to face Argo. The room seems to fill with some kind of static energy. And what you see next is nothing short of shocking. Electricity begins to arc off Nim's body and into Argo's, and smoke begins to rise from the Vesk child as they stand there convulsing from the sheer amount of electricity rattling their body. Nim raises a hand towards the terminal now behind Argo. Another arc of electricity begins to surge into the Vesk from it until the electricity causes the screen that you're watching to just flash white. As quick as it started, it's over. As the camera refocuses, Argo is lying, smouldering on the floor. Nim's head slowly turns towards the camera, their eyes crackling with electric energy as it begins to rescind back into themselves. And not taking their eye off the camera, they begin to walk calmly across the room to a section of wall, the same section of wall you were at, and they run their finger down it. And you see them pull a small rectangular object from the wall. It was hidden in a crack between where the two parts of the wall meet. They take this object, still looking at the camera, walk over to the terminal, slot it into the access port, and then turn away and begin to type. The camera footage flickers and returns to that of Nim sitting on his bed, head in his hands, rocking backwards and forwards, as Argo lies on the floor smouldering, and you see a young Hildy run in and other staff.
Cool.
Can I use mysticism to try and figure out if this is a spell or
Of course you can.
technomancy or anything along those lines?
Yep.
Can we download this?
We have
Yeah.
root access. I
You
think
have
we-
root access.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
take everything.
That's, and it's literally, apart from the fact that the other searchers are that of like really advanced science and applied medicines and physics, really beyond the ages of a 10-year-old. That is the only other thing that is in this secure module.
23.
23. There are lightning-based spells, plenty of them, especially to do with technomancy. This originated from them. They didn't pull it from the machine first. This emanated from their body, and then that crackling of energy of the eyes. It could be a spell, whether it's a natural ability or a spell, you're not sure. But nothing... I don't think you've seen anything quite like this, especially from someone so young. And like there's a goblin just smashing on the back of your head right now, just wailing away. But like,
Oh, he's a feisty little fella, isn't he?
well, he seems to be having a good time.
Oh, he's gonna have a whale of a time with this, I think.
Are you really sure you want to undertake this?
This is Ian DM also going, are you sure?
No, Ian wants this to happen. I'll kill it. I'll kill it dead. Have you already done the up?
Yeah. Put it on the chair.
that's great. That's
my
literally-
God.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Do you want to put him on? Can you reserve a child?
If you are really sure, we are. I mean, we can. Do you have a? And like, this is where like you guys re-enter the room, and I assume. I mean, what are you guys doing in this
Well,
moment?
I'll take copies
Yeah.
of the footage.
I think-
Is there anything else on this, like, hidden behind firewall? Is there anything else?
No,
there?
it's
Okay,
literally
cool.
just like it's clearly. You think the shell was made
Yeah.
to then hide this and act
Yeah.
as a regular
That's fine.
terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
I think
only.
I'll take the key out.
Yeah. Take the key with us.
Maybe we don't mention it. Just say
No, absolutely not.
couldn't find anything. You know, that kind of thing.
Oh, this was really interesting. Thank you, Lindsay. Wonderful.
Put the terminal back on.
Oh, it was everything.
Everything seems pretty normal, to be honest.
Just give her a sense motive to make. She's not looking into it. So, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you are really sure, I mean, do you guys have a home? Or are you accrued? Is this something
We have
that?
a ship.
We have a ship. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, and-
he's got his own, well, I won't put him in the airlock.
No, don't put him in the
No,
airlock.
no,
Don't-
Even I know
don't-
that's
no,
embarrassing.
Dave is going to have a brother.
And
Dave's gonna look at
We
it.
have a live-in. I don't know. Is Dave a nanny now?
and do you have a place within the Lord Spire complex as well? Is it?
Sure, yeah, we got the Starfinder.
I mean, it's space. They're gonna hand over a kid in a second. Well, I mean, Wiley, would you like to live with this man now? With And
That's
just,
anyone who speaks Goblin. That's a yes.
and she's going, I leave.
Oh.
Hey kid, do you want to go for a ride? And then, are we done here?
No,
Get some milk.
I mean, we'd obviously have some paperwork to fill out, but
I was just going to take it for a little fly around.
I mean, yeah, sure, I can get the paperwork ready. I assume you mean as an Aspraxia, you can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show what
Nim, please don't. Not Nim. Wiley, please don't bite the man while he flies.
He's in good hands. Don't you worry. I'll bring him back in 5 minutes. And then
Roos goes running off outside with a child
Well, this
and
is
begins
happening.
to fly around. You can see all the other kids are like, oh no fair! Wiley!
That guy!
How's he getting adopted?
Oh man.
being bullied gets you places.
You certainly have an interesting companion.
And just before I allow this, is he a safe guardian? Is he?
Oh, do you know what? Probably the safest
Yeah.
of everyone.
He is absolutely the best of us.
He is a truly kind soul, a good heart, and a fierce protector.
I think that is exactly what Wiley needs.
Yes.
Look,
yes.
is there
Also
any?
quite bite-proof, so.
That's very good. Goblins have no offense, but they do have a tendency of nibbling.
Just biting you on the leg. Like.
She's got like a magazine wrapped around the leg ready for it.
I don't think we have any more questions for you.
I'd like to make a donation, if that's possible, to your establishment.
Absolutely.
I'd like to, again, because he has very little concept of money, but he knows that this is sad. I'd like to give you this. I will hand over 1,000 UPBs. This is from the H for Hostoki Foundation.
He's a child.
I have not heard of this organisation.
We're fairly new.
Please tag on Instagram, Spacetagram.
Instagram.
Okay, 1,000 UPBs is very heavy.
Yeah.
So well done for getting that off your character sheet. Again, she has to get this. Take you back to the office. They have to get essentially a big workstation toolbox out and begin to put them in there. And you can see there are a few other UPBs in there. Some of them are like burnt out. Other ones have been salvaged from so many different things. And yeah, they are like, this is amazing. Thank you so much. It will go a long way. Like credits are great, but UPBs help us to repair so many things. I do hope that your investigation into Nim has been fruitful. Is there?
Hildy, you have been marvellous, very helpful, and just really well done for all that you do here.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
I've got nothing else.
No. Rose, get down.
He'll circle back and he'll land.
It's been delightful.
I guess the final shot of the episode we see
We didn't get to the fucking debate whatsoever.
is Roos signing the paperwork
as well.
to adopt a goblin child. And the last thing we see, as you guys wait at the gate, is hand in hand, or is he on your shoulders?
He's on my shoulders, but I'll be holding his hand.
And he's like gnawing at the top of your feathers. He's like,
Yeah, that tickles me.
we see this goblinoid who
It's like fucking Stuart Little. They're all watching like the rat go out like, how's he get adopted?
yeah, they're all like there are kids like you know like the orphanarium for Futurama. It's very much that moment where it's just like, hey, One Eye. The rest of it's just like
Stuart Little.
goblin.
The rat's getting adopted.
It's one of those.
And we see Roos with Wiley.
Wiley,
Yeah.
That rings well to me.
Catch up with the rest of you as
Oh, he's gonna die.
oh my god.
I don't want to think about that.
Welcome to parenthood, mate. As we watch as the crew begin to make their way away from the orphanage with an extra being in tow.
And there might be that slight look on Roos's face, like, haha.
Yeah.
But that's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Brilliant.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
No, me neither.
Wow. Do you remember when we were playing back in our home games, you got that bird of paradise.
And then I left out
my
the ship because you were
God.
definitely going to kill it.
It was just like you went to a cold environment.
Many hands, many colours.
Many colours,
colours.
because it didn't know its own name. You'd speak with animals, didn't you? It's like, many colours. And yeah, you took it to a frozen tundra, a tropical bird.
I feel we drowned it at one point as well.
Probably.
I think you went swimming with it and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I kept it on the ship before we went to the tunnel.
Yes, you did. It was very much a leave it on the airship kind of jobby. That's that.
Yeah.
We're going
Fucking hell.
to be back on Thursday for some Pentacle the Monster Manual. We're back on Thursday night for some Blood Punk. We're live on Friday for Lightwell Live and
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's that.
Back on Monday next week for Starfinder.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a new cadet in tow.
Oh yeah.
2 hit points.
Oh god.
Goblin child.
Oh, that's some cool.
Got 2 goblin
some cool AI.
children.
Well, you've got a post-teen young adult and a genuine
Literal
child.
Yeah.
That's what I want artwork of. This. Oh God.
Goblin child being raised
What have we
by
done?
a rooster man.
Yeah. Thank you very much to everybody who is watching live, and anybody who's watching on YouTube. Please hit the like and subscribe. It's we're really going to try and put a push on this year. It really means the world to us if you do. Thank you so much for being here with us. We'll be back later this week and then next week for some more Starfinder. Until then, may those dice gods be ever in your favour.
See you later.
See you later.